Episode 50, boys. We're here. Do you remember the time when we just sat in a shitty room with a shitty webcam and with shitty lights?
We're still
here.
All right.
We're still good at
Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed.
Maybe next year we'll get some nicer stuff.
Season 2 of the Reports podcast might get some upgrades. Who knows?
All right. So Christian, today we got some special guests.
Very special guests.
We got King of Lightning.
What up?
We got Brago D Ace.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
And we have the King of Recon.
Yo, let's do it, man. I'm
Now,
ready.
In order to celebrate.
Are we live? Are we
In order
live
to
right now?
celebrate-
Are we live?
Nah, I
We're not
record.
live, King. King, we don't do live.
Oh yeah, I
recorded.
forget. Oh, I thought we were live.
We're about to be like, yo, shout out to the chat.
For real,
Shout out to
man.
everybody in the chat.
Say, let's go. Send the link.
When our area of Australia gets like, better.
I'm not gonna lie. I went to check my subscriptions as well. I'm like,
That's what I thought. Exactly.
Relax.
Take it easy,
Alright.
take it easy.
Maybe season 2 will bring the live streams in, when we get
Alright,
better
cool.
into
Hey,
it.
episode 100,
Thank
bro.
God.
Episode 100, man. We could.
Episode 100. Now, Christian, to celebrate, we are opening the Captain Morgan Black again.
I mean, we celebrated last week for Jinbei being the 10th member with the Straw Hats. Confirmed.
Confirmed.
So that was great.
Brago
So,
might disagree on that, but
I mean, I guess.
confirmed.
what's wrong? What's wrong, Brago?
How much are you pouring?
I'm pretty sure it's because it's
Hey, we're
boring.
celebrating.
It's just boring. It's not.
What do you mean it's boring?
It's boring. 'cause
Oh,
it's
come
not
on,
off
dude.
panel. It's off panel. Great.
Yeah, it's
I
just
mean,
like,
Oda's gonna do it.
why do you reveal it that
Oda will do
way? You know?
All right, but he did join in Whole Cake Island.
Technically, yes.
50.
Technically, yes, he did. But we were hoping for
Technically, if it's an
something
island.
else from him. Yeah.
All right, Jinbei is the 10th member, and we'll see it in Wano.
All right, don't worry.
If
about
he
it.
wait,
Slide.
does this confirm he's still alive?
Mate,
100%.
he was never dead.
100%.
Never
He's gonna
dead.
come swimming in, bro.
So Jinbei is going up against Big Mom and her forces with his crew, and he's gonna get out of there alive.
He's coming back. Yes.
He's a fisherman. He can swim
No,
away.
he's coming back. Yes,
Wait.
but he's coming back with like at least like 40 years gone.
Didn't Oven force them out of the water already?
And visible. There's gonna be visible
Yeah,
damage
you
to
take
him.
out
Visible damage.
Aladdin had it covered. Aladdin had it covered.
You one-shot
Right?
Oven and then you swim
No,
away.
Oven never gets one shot. Oven has taken hits from everybody and gotten back up.
Hey, bro.
telling you.
Hey, man. There was that one panel with Aladdin squaring off with Oven, and he looked like he was putting in some work.
Oven will be fine. He
My boy
always
Oven
is.
took a freaking like, he took an Ichiji like heat ball through his gut. He came back like, nah, man.
Chilling.
Like,
Oven's
I'm
a
still
beast. I'm
coming
not
back.
gonna
He
lie.
took a light speed
respond,
from
bro.
Sanji. He took
Ready.
a point blank bullet from Capone. Like he's
There we
taking
go, bro.
shots.
He's a tank. He's a tank.
He's a tank for
He
sure.
All
got
right.
run over, bro. He's
All
straight.
right. This
So,
dude.
so boys, we're here. We're on episode 50. A lot of things happening in the One Piece community, which is
Yep.
fantastic. Now, we are entering the hell month that is December for One Piece.
Yeah, like 5 breaks.
Multiple
who knows?
breaks for Oda. I'm sure the magazine will be on break.
Yes.
Now,
No chapter next week.
next week there's no chapter, which covers the 18th. Then the next week is Christmas. I don't know if Jump's gonna put a issue out on Christmas.
Christmas Day.
What
We always-
Isn't it the
what- what-
24th?
We
what-
always get it.
24th.
What says on the back of the magazine?
Yeah, we should get
is,
one Christmas
We're gonna get it
Day.
on February. No, I'm not February. I'm sorry. Friday, December 21st.
January.
Yeah, we're gonna get it. Yeah.
December
Yeah,
21st.
So they put it out early. Put it out early.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. All right. So we're gonna have a chapter then. But we'll get it sorted. All right. We'll sort out
We'll
the
figure it
podcast
out.
or whatever we have to do. All right.
We don't know what's going on in these months of hell, Christian. That are.
I don't know. We've got plenty of ideas to fill this.
Yeah, but
shit.
I'm sure our boys and I'm sure our YouTube friends will have multiple videos on theories and carrot and stuff. Whatever.
top
Yeah.
30 strongest list.
Top 10 female characters. Shout out to my boy Dritz. Sweaty
It's end of
bullets.
year, so it's a lot of recap today.
For sure.
Little recap.
No
Yeah.
question.
So I don't know. We'd like to call this episode the True Reverie
Oh
All
my.
right.
with the people that matter.
Oh my.
Oh, okay,
All right?
all
That's what
right.
we're calling it.
No filler.
I mean, we're just joking here, but
No, take it, fuck.
we're just
Take
gonna
it,
have,
roll
we're
with
just
it.
gonna have a good time. We're just gonna have a good time.
Where's the announcement of the Reverie part? Whatever.
Part 6.
Every part 6.
Who knows?
Is it part 6?
It'll happen.
I don't know.
Is there a part 5?
Part 5, part 6. I don't know. Who cares?
We'll find out. Now, gentlemen, shall we get into the chapter?
Let's do it.
No doubt.
Yeah. All right. chapter 926, Otoko the Kamuro.
Alright,
Alright, here we go. Here we go with the Japanese names.
who can pronounce it here, alright?
Here we go with it.
Help my boy out, because he's struggling with these Japanese names.
There are so many Japanese names in one. I can't keep track of all of them.
Alright.
Just put an O in front of everybody's name.
Everybody looks the same. How am I supposed to attach a name to a face?
Just call her Boa for now, alright?
Oh.
The kid, Otoko.
No.
The kid,
Yeah, Otoko.
whatever. Alright, so first thing we see is a nice cover page with Garp fighting a bear
Garp
over
the
a fish.
Garp the hero.
Yo,
Garp.
So I just realized that guy Noda Skywalker, right? That's the person.
yeah.
Is actually on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Dude,
Yeah.
there's a theory out there that Oda Skywalker is Oda himself.
I've heard that.
Because he has like 50 requests that are going through.
Yeah, dude. And they're always awesome. It's like, come on, bro. Like every time.
And some of them are relevant to the chapter.
Facts.
Yeah.
So
Facts.
And like come on. Oda, you're doing a terrible job of hiding yourself.
Well, I'm sure every other request he gets is like draw Mihawk versus Shiryu on the.
but
front
Noda
cover,
cannot
so,
be
you know.
like getting through this
Or,
frequently.
yeah.
What are the odds?
Yeah, I know.
Like, come on.
Or it's like his cousin or something.
Yeah, somebody he
it's
knows.
somebody he
Got the
knows.
plug.
It's his little
It's
girl.
it's Oda's
Who
burner
knows?
account, 100%. It's Oda.
Wait, are we sure? Because like I noticed Skywalker. I remember someone sent me a link to some random black dude. Like, okay, I'm
Well,
No.
it's a theory.
It's a theory. It's a theory.
there about to say, what the fuck, bro?
It's not confirmed.
So, like, imagine the crazy request Oda gets. Like, the freaky shit of, like, the furries coming in with the
Oh
requests.
my god, the SBS is a nightmare.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
for real,
SBS itself is a nightmare. And, like, imagine the kind of request Oda gets. Crazy.
I'm sure he gets a lot of
Alright,
requests
let's get
about
it.
things from the past too. Like,
Oh, without doubt.
100%.
Yo, could you draw Roger? in
yeah,
that, though?
yeah. Draw Roger fighting. Draw Roger fighting Whitebeard. Like,
Like, can you clarify what the image was in the Florian triangle? Like, yeah, no doubt.
yeah.
Well, we will never find out what that is.
Yo,
Right.
it's Zunisha.
It's not.
Alright? It's Zunisha.
It's
No,
not.
like someone said it was
No,
another
it's-
elephant. I'm like, nigga, like there's more of these elephants.
It's M's true form.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Of course, there we go.
People have been saying it the whole time, yeah.
It is me backwards. Oh,
Instant.
let's go.
It is.
Oh,
It is.
shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Alright, so we open up in the flower capital. Sanji salad his delicious noodles.
How good are these noodles, Christian?
That
Top
They have
tier?
to be god tier noodles. I mean, did you ever see that line?
Is Sanji the best chef in the One Piece?
No
world?
question.
Has to
As
be.
far as
No
we know.
question.
Is the Big Mom confirmed it herself?
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah, Sanji like
She's never
shit on
tasted
all of
such
Big
flavor.
Mom's cooks.
Facts.
It's
All
like
of them.
it's
Exactly.
like
And
once
they will-
he beat
they
out
will come
Struzan, it
close.
was like nah, it's over. It's like 'cause
It's
Oh, he
over.
shit on Struzan.
Yo,
yeah.
his soba's so good. Just look at the frog on top of Usopp's head. When he has frogs eating his food, dog, you know you're the goat.
After you're able to smell something and then point out all the ingredients just by smelling it,
Those,
Yo,
that Sanji cooking feats.
you're the goat.
Who's better,
Oh, God.
Komatsu or Sanji?
You have to
Come
give
on.
it to Komatsu. You have to
Like
It's
I love
just-
Sanji,
He
but
does
come
cook
on.
God.
Is this
Dang,
Toriko?
Yeah, it's Tori.
Tori-
Yeah, that's
Oh.
alright. Do it.
Yeah.
No, like
All you have to know about
Komatsu
Toriko
has
is
causality
Loki Master.
manipulation with fucking food. I'm like, this is not.
That is a fact. That
Like,
is
this
a
nigga's way
fact.
too broken.
Alright,
Nani?
on to the next panel. Frankie, Usopp, and Robin are hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Eating Sanji's noodles. How long has it been since you've seen this kind of crew interaction?
Oh,
It's
wow.
been too long. This is
It's been,
what I want to
it's
see.
been a
This
while.
is fantastic
It's
shit.
been a while.
Alright, just a crew hanging out.
Yeah.
Just having a good time.
Well,
Having a good time discussing.
I think I miss all of them hanging out.
Yeah,
You know?
insane.
same here,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Like I would like to see, hopefully in this arc, like some old school like Thriller Bark combo moves where it's like,
Yeah.
you know, like.
Yes.
Like
100%.
like
100%.
Chopper throws Zoro. Zoro's doing like the cuts. Sai does the Jenga ho. It's okay. Like that's kind of cool.
I think that's
But-
inevitable in this arc.
I hope so. Honestly, I hope so. I really do.
I want to see a tag
Straw
team
Hat
finish,
Crew.
man, like a 3D through a table or something, bro. That'd be sick, man.
Straw Hat Crew versus Kaido.
Nah,
The entire story
that,
of
I
I
mean,
mean,
I
it'll be a
think
fun
hopefully
little
we'll
like
see.
segment, but they all get low dipped. So it's like, you know.
alright.
But King, what about the raid suit?
yeah.
Dude, I love the
raid
raid
suit,
suit, but the raid suit is not. It's kind of. What
Once
do you mean?
Sanji uses his Gallon form, he'll be fine, King.
Yeah,
Just let him-
raid suit plus Gallon.
Yeah,
Bro.
let him go. Let him
Plus
go.
Like
Ultra.
if Sanji has like a red suit on, like if he transforms from black leg to red leg, has like demon horns, and then
Yeah,
a
red
raid
leg
suit,
Zeb?
okay, fine, maybe. Okay.
Demon
fine.
horns?
Yo, there's been a lot of theories, bro. There's been a lot of theories.
Why does he have demon horns? Where's
There's been
that
a lot
coming
because
from?
the devil.
Because Zolo turns into
no,
Ashura,
'cause-
so Sanji had to turn to Satan.
Because
Oh,
cooking
man.
is the tool of the gods, and spice is the tool of the devil.
Devils.
okay.
Yeah, that's
All
true.
right.
That's true.
Yo,
Facts, yeah.
the
Shout
power
out
of the devil, son.
Shout out to Annie's Bobby, baby.
Okay.
The power of the devil.
All right. Usopp is glad to have Sanji cooking, and he is glad that he is back from Whole Cake Island unharmed. No, there will be no crew drama about what Sanji did to Luffy.
They're supposed to
Alright?
be best friends, Christian. When do you go to your boys and you're being like, "Yo, I'm gonna give you shit for the rest of your life about Whole Cake"?
Wait, we talking
okay.
about we talking about Luffy or Zoro talking to Sanji?
We're talking about
Just the crew. The crew is fine.
Nami is somewhat the de facto captain in some cases, and she's already given Sanji
Okay.
shit. I don't think anybody else
But it's over.
can
It's
address
over.
But did you see that panel where Sanji caught Nami during the wedding, and they got that smile? It's over. All right. She forgave you.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Right,
But
you can see that
remember,
panel.
even before they got to the wedding, when they were at Capone's
Yeah, I
castle,
know.
like she was still mad. You know, she's still like,
She was
Well,
still
yeah,
mad?
it's like
Yeah.
because here's the thing. It's like you have to understand. It's like because for the first time, like God knows how long, if ever, like Sanji didn't do what Nami said. Like Nami was like,
Yeah.
no, like don't attack Luffy. Sanji's like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna contact him from like orbit. I'm like, oh shit, okay. So
yeah,
I mean,
The one-
Nami's
yeah.
not used to Sanji saying
that's
nah,
different.
So,
That's different.
Exactly.
The one time Sanji isn't a cock, he gets in trouble.
a cuck? What do you mean a cuck, bro? There's too many bitches.
Come
What are you
on,
talking about? Respect
Well,
that. Respect black ladies.
It's funny. It's funny.
That's right. We're
It's funny.
respecting our
Sanji
resources,
Sanji acts
Viola
like most of the
What?
Sanji acts
all
like
the
most of
women
the
are
anime
loyal.
community, and they hate him.
I know. They hate themselves.
But-
That's the
But
truth.
on
no,
a
no.
serious note,
It's
just
more
from a
like the pervy
storytelling
side.
standpoint, this works because Usopp and Robin left the crew before for their own reasons.
They
so
understand it.
They
They
understand
understand
Sanji's
Okay,
Yeah.
what Sanji had to do.
They understand it, but understand that here's something that I do find interesting. When you look at Sanji, how Sanji had to leave to go to Zou, or he had to leave with Capone. Like it was a big hubbub then, but when it comes to Luffy, it's like, he recovers fast. Like,
Yeah, and you got to
Is
respect
that
the
it?
captain's orders, all right? You got to respect the captain's orders and the captain's decisions because Luffy is the captain of the crew.
yeah, but look at
That's all.
look at the difference though. It's like whenever something happens to Luffy, it's like they have confidence that Luffy can
Like they don't give a fuck
like-
that Luffy's in prison because they know he's gonna.
I think
escape.
Right,
it's
which is like-
easier because they're on the same island. Because, I mean, after they all saw in the newspaper that Ace had died. I mean, they were worried, but they couldn't really
That's a good point.
do anything. But,
that's a good
you
point. That's a
know,
good point.
So
All right. Sanji can't get enough of how Orobi looks.
Yeah.
He loves
can't
it.
blame
I mean, I can't blame. I
Can't blame them.
I agree.
Right?
Nami best girl,
Robin
but Robin,
greatness.
Robin, you know.
Big facts. Not my best girl, baby.
Hold on, wait. One last thing. And I don't want to exert my dominance, but here's the thing, man.
Yaki's too strong, King.
Listen, hold on. There is one thing I have a problem with this arc so far, and that's the pacing. They're just there. They're just there, bro. They just happen to be Robin, Frankie, and Usopp. They just happen to be there at the line eating noodles. I'm like, bro, what the hell? Like,
King,
there's
do you
no
want-
process to get there. They just happen to.
Do you want to see
Sorry.
him walking across town?
I want
What do you-
pacing.
what do you
Like,
want?
no, I just been saying it for the past only problem with this arc so far I say is the pacing. Us getting there, they're just happen to be koi fish that bypasses all the danger of getting there in the first place, and then boom, we're here. So what the fuck? And then
Would you say it's a little convenient?
hyper convenient, but at the same time, if it's done in
I'm
a
not
pacing
mad.
manner
I'm
where
not
it's like,
mad about it.
I just say that the arc so far is fairly fast paced. I'll just say that when it comes to I do want them to get back together, but
We got a
slow
lot of
down.
fights to get through.
Right, I understand
We got
that.
a lot of
There's so
1v1s
many major
to have-
characters
we
to
had.
get to, which is why
Right.
that's my reasoning for why it's fast, but it's still fast.
And you got to remember, Big Mom's turning up and Blackbeard's turning up. So many characters don't have time.
The first
for
one
little
probably, the
panels of
second
walking
one's a
around.
big if.
I mean,
I'd like to see it.
I can imagine him turning up at the end doing some bullshit.
Bro, if he turns
right
up,
away.
you know he's doing a power up. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
I mean,
How
I
do you
don't like
beat
the
that?
third Doorfruit thing. You just have a really good con gun, all right? Don't
Oh,
worry.
no.
Flaming gun.
You gotta punch harder, King.
You just gotta punch harder, King, all
You
right?
gotta
Punch
believe in
harder,
your
move
friends,
faster.
and you gotta
It's
punch
not
harder.
Dragon Ball,
Yes.
bro. Get out of here, bro.
You gotta go 300%.
There are no power levels.
You gotta go beyond. You gotta go beyond twice in 40 minutes.
Yeah, you gotta unlock All Might's ultimate power and go 600%.
I get the
alright?
Smash
You
Ball.
just gotta
That's what
push
you're gonna
that.
do.
Like this man's gotten so good with his power. As Frugga tells that he's laughing, and as he laughs, there's an earthquake in the ground.
Yeah, all right.
Yo,
Enough about Black.
Yo.
All right,
I'm telling you.
all right. Frankie wants Sanji to make the food more spicy to attract actual samurai.
All right, it's too mellow for the samurai, right?
The samurai like spicy food. Now, yeah, okay, I get it. Okay, I get it.
You don't tell Sanji how to cook.
You don't tell Sanji how to cook,
Nope.
exactly.
Now, notice in the panel, Sanji's very upset about this.
It's a
statement
very
from
thanny
Frankie.
face, but it's hilarious. You gotta zoom in to see it.
It is.
It's a hilarious Sanji face.
Yeah.
It's like when Usopp was like, "Why don't we just go straight to Raftel?" and Luffy pulled that classic
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, it's like,
But
nah,
it's one of
disappointed.
Sanji's faces. Like he's like, man, like why are you bothering me when I'm interacting with?
Yeah.
For real, bro.
Let me do my thing.
All right. So now Kuroshiro's goons turn up and they start to shake down Sanji. Where's that payment? You didn't pay the protection money. Where's that little bit of scrap off the
cut, alright?
table?
Where's our cut?
All right, where is it? Sanji doesn't have it for him. He tells him to get lost. You know, I'm strong enough to protect myself. They don't like that. They don't like that.
Sanji, I'm plenty.
I guess
tough,
they're
yeah.
they're just the Yakuza, right?
Yeah, they're just goons.
They're just
That's
goons.
it.
Napping's goons, I guess.
They don't know,
Yeah.
they have no idea who they're approaching.
That's right.
They don't even know, bro.
All right. I'm disappointed this week, fellas,
Whoa.
because last week I thought there was going to be some sort of Iron Chef battle.
Could be.
Sanji's cooking versus a Master Chef in Wano. All right, for the space, for the territory. I thought it was going to happen.
Okay.
We didn't get that. All right, because the official translation last week made it kind of seem like there was some sort of territory, some sort of cooking thing going
Well,
on.
that was your own headcanon, right?
I want to see it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
I
gonna
wanna
lie. I
see
was
it.
thinking the same thing. I was thinking like you know how back in the Logtown filler, there'll be like a cook-off
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, that's what I was expecting as well.
I want to see Sanji cook.
It could actually
we
be.
got
It
enough
could
of
be
that.
Yeah,
anime.
like, we just
We don't need to see more.
Yeah, they could add anime
Yeah,
filler
but-
with that.
they could.
They
add
will.
They probably
Yeah,
will.
they probably will with something cooking related, but yeah.
All right. It turns out that Napping is the boss of the Kuroshiro family gang.
Yeah.
Now, for those out there, Napping is the guy with the pompadour in the official translation.
Okay.
That's who Napping is. Because apparently, that's what his name translates to in English.
napping.
So,
Now,
yeah, Napping.
I mean, just say Kyoshiro and just call it a damn day.
But that's the...
Isn't that the last name?
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah, that's
their
their last name. So, his
So,
name's
like,
Napping.
everyone's Kuroshiro.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? So,
So Sanji kicks these goons in the head, alright?
Yeah.
Now, our theory as to why Sanji is wearing a kimono / gi or whatever you want to call it is so we can actually see the haki on his foot when he does
finally,
his haki attacks.
can we see some haki, armored haki from Sanji?
Alright, we
Right?
want to see it.
We know it's there.
It's there.
All right, we don't need to see it, but I would like to see it.
We're gonna
You
see
know
it.
what I mean?
Yeah,
We're
I think
100%
we'll
gonna
see.
see it.
I would like to see the true black leg in action.
Now, Sanji isn't in a ninja outfit like some people wanted to see.
Well, I don't. I never
This
thought
one
he'd
looks
be.
just fine.
Yeah, I never thought he'd be in a ninja outfit. No.
It's happening. It's happening.
Alright, King.
King, all the ninjas are memes, all right? You got to accept it.
Well, so far, I mean, like, let's like, there's a hidden village somewhere. All right, guarantees to be fire related.
Wait,
Guarantees
are
to
you-
be fire related.
Are you saying Oda's gonna pay homage to Naruto?
Oh, big time.
He's already roasting Naruto with these memes.
No.
ninja designs.
I'm telling you, like right now, like
what
these
he's
guys
doing.
are all scrubs. I'm telling you, like they're Genny. I'm telling you right now, bro.
Oh,
like,
okay.
She's a Genny, bro. Like there's gonna be a hidden village somewhere. It's gonna be fire related somehow, some way. And the fact
Are you
that
sleeping on-
the fact that Sanji was gonna be called Naruto, I don't see Oda missing this.
Are you sleeping
Maybe.
on
Yo, King.
Rizo? Are you sleeping on Rizo?
King, he's not missing it. He's directly making fun of it.
Rise
No,
up.
I got you, but it's not over yet, bro. I'm telling you.
Okay, all right.
So Frankie does a suplex. Now,
Is he just a wrestler now?
is Frankie's fighting style just wrestling?
This-
Like,
I
is
mean,
he
it makes
just suplexing
sense.
I
now?
lost my mind for this. I'm not gonna lie, man.
I
My
love
man
it.
off the top rope
Yeah.
did a German suplex, bro. I was like, yo,
But
shut up.
also,
He
with,
learned something.
but with Frankie, you saw the twinkle in his eye when he saw a fight was going on.
He loves
Yo,
battle.
he was
right?
hyped.
like,
He was
oh,
ready.
battle.
He was right.
He was ready.
My boy said,
Robin-
we gonna
Ready
fight.
for
Probably like
action.
rusty as fuck. Like, goddamn, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a
It's
while.
It's
So-
been 3 years since I've been in a manga.
When was the last time Robin was in a fight, an altercation?
I know, bro.
If you want to count
Heroes.
Diamante, you can count it.
Maybe
that wasn't even
Cavendish.
her.
Yeah.
That wasn't even her, really.
Maybe
I think
Cavendish.
it was when she loaded. I think it was when she.
Maybe
went
yeah,
up
Cavendish is the main, like the last thing she really did, capturing him.
Yeah, no,
Cavendish?
yeah, like
Cavendish,
that
yeah.
make things,
Hakuba.
yeah. And then
Yeah.
Hakuba. But then,
Yeah.
like before that was like some like she was among the crew when it came to oars. Yeah, fine. But then like solo, it was freaking Yama and Skypiea, bro.
That's it.
So clearly, Frankie has learned something from his fight against Senor Pig.
he's ready.
Absolutely.
All right,
It's like that manly respect.
he's ready
Mhm.
for the baby bomber. He's gonna do the ultimate.
Oh, he's
suplex.
definitely gonna
yeah,
suplex
bro.
Burgess.
But let me ask you this.
Oh,
How
dude,
did
I can't wait for that, bro.
Let me ask you guys this. How did he get up there? How did he get up there? Like, for real? Because, like,
We
Don't
don't
worry
know.
about it. Don't
We-
worry about it.
we-
Don't worry
King,
about
there's
it.
not
Like,
enough
you can
panel
make
time for him
assumptions,
to
but
get
it's
up
like,
there, alright?
it's like, understands, like, by the time we see him, he already is jumping off the top.
Bro, you know,
Inverted.
you know how
Leg
wrestling
day, bro.
sometimes.
Leg
You know how
day.
you know how wrestling sometimes the camera goes off while they jump off to the top rope, bro. That's what
Yeah,
happened.
yeah.
The camera went off screen.
Don't worry about
The boy
it.
hit the
Don't
top rope.
Okay,
and
yeah.
the swanton
No,
bomb.
I feel you. Like, I
He-
got
no,
you.
he-
I got Recon, I got you. But this is a structural issue in a sense. Because if you go, look, I'm just keeping it real. If you go back to previous page,
Okay.
page 7, the dude is just chilling there before Sanji gets low diff. He low diffs his main boss. And then the next page, he's on the top
King.
rope already. What the fuck's happening, bro?
King, I have an answer for you.
Shoot.
And it's called Speed Blitz.
No.
So,
Okay, so
Frankie
it's
puts
cool.
him on the
Frankie's-
top
Frank-
when he was
on the
so
top
bro.
I think Oda.
These
Yeah,
characters are faster than light, alright? Don't worry about it.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not touching that. I don't know. Sanji did his shit. You know, low dipped him, one kick. I think when that's anime, that's gonna be beautiful too because he's
it's gonna
still
be
standing.
amazing.
It's gonna
Yeah.
roast him.
How he did it.
It's been how long has it been since Sanji kicked someone in the head?
Luffy.
Luffy and then Bobby.
Yeah, bro.
One-shot
A real
Bobbins.
kick. A real kick.
Oh yeah, and then
Oh,
oh yeah,
Bobbins.
freaking what's his face? The
Bobbins.
one that got killed in the anime, fucking Bobbin.
Bobbins. Yeah.
Fucking Bobbins.
The secret. The
He's
secret
dead,
tag-
bro.
Hey,
He's
shout out to my guy Bobby. He's still alive and kicking, yo. Don't play Bobby like that, yo. Shout out to the
Bobbins
true
sucks.
street commander.
Don't throw us over his corpse. Like, yo, who killed him? I was like,
He's dead.
damn.
No, but maybe
man- this man
Bobbin,
is a scrub.
maybe Bobbin just used his own devil fruit to knock himself out. So that's what
You know,
they think he's dead. They think he's dead.
Do you remember the
Bobbin,
theories?
bro.
Do you remember the theories in Fishman Island when we first saw Bobbin? Everyone's
We
like,
thought he
this
was
is the true
like a right hand
monster
yeah.
of the one
Yeah,
new world. Yeah, he got one shot.
And he's worth
Love it.
100 million.
I mean, like, let's keep it real. It's like, big, but they are impressive. Like, if this dude Randolph can like destroy an army by himself, it's like okay.
100%. Big Mom's crew is the most impressive crew we've seen so
I
far.
mean, Luffy could do that in Explore. Is it not big
Big
deal?
Mom-
Yeah,
Big
but
Mom
this is like a
piece.
henchman. Like, henchman.
Big Mom has a lot of depth.
Alright,
She has a lot of
alright.
depth.
Right.
That's her.
She does.
Like she has a lot of people she can throw at you, and she's devastating herself. So
I mean, according to the anime, like a random Amande sister can kind of build together.
yeah,
So,
Right, which was interesting, bro. That was-
don't sleep on Big Mom
This is
fans.
the second daughter.
Yeah.
nah.
That's crazy.
All right, so back to the chapter. So Sanji starts stuffing the noodles down this guy's throat. You can't waste food.
Like a boss.
right.
You can't waste food. All right?
Now, are people gonna,
Sanji doesn't play that shit.
forgive
You don't.
the Big Mom cake thing because that's Sanji's thing, dude? It's a double-edged sword.
Wait,
right?
Sanji cooking?
Sanji-
I don't know why people still have a problem with
Yeah.
that. I don't know that Sanji cooking Big Mom.
Because Sanji's dumb because he didn't poison the cake.
He doesn't.
Oh,
do
come
that.
on,
He's
man.
stupid
That's his character, bro.
No, come on.
That's dumb.
You can't fault Sanji on the positive
Yo,
aspects of his
I eat
character.
these noodles off the
But those are the
Apparently
same
they're
people
godlike
that praise
anyway.
One Piece for the characters, and the characters they can't change
Yeah.
too much. They can't.
It's
And
like
then
it's
you
like
complain
how
about-
many people are like how many folks are faulting Chopper for healing Caesar Clown? It's like no no
Yeah.
no
Come
one.
on.
That's the way
Hippocratic
they are,
oath,
yeah.
King. Hippocratic oath.
Mm.
Right? It's different because it's in the real world. You know what I mean?
I mean, listen, like
But anyway.
they have like no one likes starving, bro. Like, have you tried like fasting? It's like shit. This is hard.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
King, we know you haven't fasted.
Yo, I
right?
fasted for a max of 4 days. I was like, I'm done.
4 days.
4
Dang,
days.
bro.
4 hours is tough for me.
It
No,
is.
4 days.
4
4 hours.
Alright.
No, 4 days.
Bro.
4 days. 4 days, bro.
I think
4
the longest I
days.
was on 13, man, and it was a killer, dog. 13
Oh,
hours.
yeah, bro.
I was
Oh, yeah.
stressed.
I went like
Wait,
a
13
day. I went like a day.
How long?
But-
How long did Sanji last? Was it a month.
Without food with Zeph.
No, I think it was like a month
Yeah,
and a
it was
half.
like a long
month.
time. It was like a couple of months.
That's
Yeah,
crazy,
yeah.
dog. That's a long
Yeah.
time.
Zeph is the true hero.
I mean,
right?
Zeph had more food than
Yeah, because
Sanji.
like they didn't fast for more. Okay, it's like it's like after they had like their last meals, and then it was like a 2-week period where they couldn't eat shit.
But when you think about it, why didn't Zeph share his leg with Sanji?
Come on,
All right, think
Oh,
about
Come
it.
on,
man.
What?
it's a kid, bro.
Stop. Come on, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
A kid wouldn't be able to stomach.
Yeah, seriously.
Especially gullible Sanji back then. No.
Oh wait, there's a lot of meat on that red leg. All right, that's a powerful leg.
Exactly, it's a powerful leg, mate. We will find out.
Like,
that
hey, yo,
Zeph was
like,
on-
yo,
on
like,
the
here,
Pirates
Sanji,
crew.
here's the pinky toe, like, like,
So-
you know, like, nibble that first. Yeah,
Wait,
no,
do you guys
nah,
think
man.
Zeph was a great pirate?
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
he has to be
Okay.
on one of the legendary ships.
Okay.
As the
Let me ask
cook.
you guys this:
As the cook.
Is it? Do
Yeah.
we look at him differently because he has such amazing kicking power and can't skywalk?
I mean, it's technique
Wait,
based.
Zeph could Skywalk?
All right.
No,
So,
cannot.
Oh,
It's
I don't-
technique.
no,
It's technique based.
Because I mean,
I don't
it's-
look-
Sanji Water 7 had the leg strength to Skywalk. He just didn't know the technique.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I
By
mean?
Zeph apparently being like a
Technique.
great pirate, you'd think that's something he'd come across to learn, right?
I mean,
well, it depends because
I
like
mean,
he went to
who
the Grand
knows?
Line. We don't know if he went to the world, so it depends on how far they went. Number one, number two.
I mean,
like when you,
Luffy's base leg strength.
yeah, but like
he should be able to Skywalk.
Yeah.
But he doesn't.
yeah, but like when you look at like when you look at Sanji or when you look at Zeph's like moniker, like he could get like pummel through Boulder and then leave a footprint in steel, like from
Yeah.
jump.
Yeah.
So I was
Right.
like, okay, all right, and then
He
Sanji
has
learned that
those-
stop.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
We get that line in Whole Cake Island where like Euron's like, yeah, any idiot can Skywalk.
Right.
he's gonna be the cook. He's gonna be the cook of the rocks part.
No.
It's gonna be some crazy
No.
one,
Like the comment was like you think that you like he's only one who could Skywalk. It was like
Big Mom had a whole Skywalk faction.
right, yeah. It was like it kind of reminds me of the whole like well, like when Zoro was learning how to cut through the air, and then like we saw Cass later on that could do that
Yeah.
that same shit without swords. Like they use their feet to do air kicks. Like oh shit, goddamn.
Yeah, it's technique based. I mean, it's not strictly strength based.
No, well, I'm saying somebody as well traveled as Zeph should have that thing.
Sure, maybe.
Like Sanji should have.
Maybe he can't do it because of his peg leg or whatever. We don't know what the past was.
Well,
there.
yeah, we didn't know the secret past of Zeph.
But I guess I don't know. The flashback wouldn't really make sense. And
Yep.
shit, but whatever. Don't worry about it.
Unless
back to
Big
the
Mom comes
chapter.
into play again at some point during Elbaf, and we have the Germa come in there as well.
100% happening.
But Germa should come in there as well, because I know folks say that Sanji used the race suit during Wano Kuni. I would argue not, only because I feel like Germa would have to come in again for him to actually use
But
it.
how's he supposed to be queen without a king?
They're gonna do duos, bro. It's gonna be
Alright,
Killer and it's gonna be Zoro against King, and it's gonna be fucking.
Well,
it's gonna be.
a little preview. We'll be talking about Sanji a little bit later, so we can get to Sanji
fair enough.
at a later point in the show.
All right. So back to the chapter. One of the goons runs off, says he's gonna, you're gonna regret this bullshit. Classic goon things. Just runs
yeah.
off. Sanji makes another bowl of noodles for this weirdo girl that cries when the bowl falls over. She's weird. She's very strange.
I like her.
She's at least funny. Like
She is Otama 2.0.
no,
Nah.
no,
No,
she's
not
completely
necessarily.
different.
She's like,
to
I think
Otama.
she's like opposite of Tom.
Why do you need
Otama,
another little girl
Otoko.
in
It's
the-
like,
in the
oh
eye?
shit. Is there a third one? Like Otama?
Probably,
Otoko, like,
probably. Yeah.
So it's like because here's what I was thinking. I was thinking okay, like Oda could do some weird shit to where it's like Otama for Luffy, Otoko for Sanji, then somebody for Zoro at some point.
Otoro.
So
for
they're all
And
gonna
then,
have
yeah.
like little Pokemon.
Yeah, they all have like little girls to protect and shit, bro. I was like,
They
what?
want the Yakuza
Well,
stuff.
another thing was that these girls at their meeting had connections to Ace, so that
Yeah,
could be a way.
they all have connections to Ace.
Yeah.
Which like she
Well,
also
we'll
has connections
see.
to
We'll
Ace.
see. Maybe they're all sisters.
All right. It turns out she is Kamaru. Kamaru? I don't know how to pronounce Japanese words.
What is?
All
What
right?
did?
She's a kind of
What
squire
did it say?
to
You live in the fucking
Komuro.
Oceania and you can't use fucking
Komuro.
Yeah.
Australia King. Australia.
It's still in
not Asia.
Oceania. What are you talking about, bro?
It's on the edge of the planet. All right. It's not in Asia.
We're right next to the ice wall. We're about to fall.
I mean,
off.
I'm bad at it. Like, goddamn, you're worse than me.
Yikes.
King, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right. We'll get through it. We'll get through it together. All right. We'll get through it together. Alright, it turns out she's a kimono, a kind of squire of sorts to the Oran,
Yeah.
the kind of top courtesan of Wano
Okay.
and Japanese culture. It's
Jesus.
so I got a little tidbits for a little history lesson for the people out there.
Okay.
Men used to ask if the Orin liked them to the little girls that used to follow around the Orin.
Okay.
So it's kind of like I don't know, you go to a strip club and like you talk to the chick and then you like ask people around if the stripper likes you
Okay.
because you're stupid and gullible. And then the other strippers lie to you and they get more cash out of you and shit.
Okay.
That's the kind of system that happened in ancient Japan.
Yes.
So like the little girls followed around the Orin. They trained them in all kinds of entertainment. Take that as you will.
Okay.
All right, Japan, very different place, very different culture.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that. So, yeah, that's the kind of history around that kind of system around it. It's a very Japanese system. So.
Gentlemen, what do we think is going on with this character? Do we know her? Is she a new character?
People were saying that's
Doran.
Hiyori.
Doran.
Yeah, some people are saying it's the
The
Shamisen
sister.
player, which some people think is Hiyori.
Yeah.
The Shabashin player doesn't make sense on a level that is annoying to
She
think
can break the
about.
fourth wall. Don't worry about it.
Because like
Kumurasaki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kurosaki, yeah.
I mean,
if she's the one playing this Shimasei, it literally makes no
so
sense.
they have a similar mask, don't they? Let me check.
Nah,
There's
that-
no mask.
The
It's a
headdress
silhouette.
is similar, but like
Yeah.
the headdress is like,
But that's
Okay.
a traditional headdress
Okay, yeah,
that they
so-
would wear anyway.
and their clothing is different.
yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm just gonna say now, watch Otoko get hurt, and then Sanji has to go in and kick someone in the head.
Okay.
Watch it happen. It's too obvious, alright?
Now,
Or a
Christian,
plot.
is this Kiku in disguise?
What?
What?
Is this
No.
on clay? Is this
Kuromasaki.
Is this Boa?
Kurosaki.
Uh,
I'm gonna say new character, or it's
Is this
Odin's daughter.
is this? Well, all right.
It's probably Odin's daughter.
Wait, what? No, it's not
We still
possible.
haven't seen her
Oda
in
wants
the
to like work her, bro.
Yeah,
O-
she's gonna get in there and she's gonna
Oda,
assassinate
not
him.
Orochi.
Well, hold on. How can you?
No, no,
Odin's daughter.
Okay. I thought you
Yeah.
said Orochi. I'm like, what the fuck?
No. Odin's daughter.
Is it a secret plot to get close to Orochi and then assassinating
Assassinate
him in the middle
Who
of the night?
knows? Could be something interesting there.
Okay.
We know Orochi wants her attention.
But interactions with Robin will probably happen because they're going to be in the same
100%.
place at the same
We'll-
time.
we'll-
Yeah.
You know, we're about
Yeah.
to find out that information.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there's two things that we can go. Well, the main either she is like on like the Shogun side in the general sense, or she's on the Kozuki side in the general sense. Like, I'm just saying because I just want Robin to have like an actual fight, and then I think she'd be like.
I can see like Robin's in the room and then Orochi's like, oh, but Robin's more beautiful than this one. I want Robin now. than the most.
But
beautiful
but
girl.
are men being knocked out in the street for Orobi?
They're
No.
not looking at her, you know.
They don't look at her that way.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
It could be an ability. It could
They
be a
put-
power.
Yeah.
they
yeah.
probably
That's
they
true.
probably
That's a
look
good point. I didn't even think
they
about
probably
that.
look
Weren't men knocked out for Cavendish?
Now, are we not seeing her face because
maybe they had a little deep feelings.
Yeah.
Had a little kept up feelings.
Yo, I was.
is this are we not seeing her face because it's someone we know, or is it a gag, or is it just Oda doing
Well,
this because Oda likes to do it?
Oda likes to do
is
it.
spamming. Oda is spamming silhouettes in Wano.
Yeah, he does it so we talk about
Spamming,
it. That's
alright?
why he does it.
Who is this character? Do we know them? Probably
Oda
not.
is a master of mystery, in which
Yeah.
you can play it up the entire arc. Whole Cake Island, what is it? Judge's eyebrows. We didn't see the entire time.
I love how Oda trolled everyone by covering them up.
Yeah.
At
He's
all
just like,
times.
no, I'm not gonna tell you.
It's like Doflamingo.
Doflamingo's yeah, his
Yeah, his
eye.
eyes. Yeah.
Sanji's
Bro,
other
I
eyebrow.
swear.
Yeah. It's just,
Look at the
Yeah,
evidence.
but
He's
Dofi's
blinded on that.
eyes and
He's blinded on
but Dofi's eyes and Judge's eyebrows are not a big deal. All right, her face.
Bro.
is
What
a
are you
big
talking
deal.
about, King?
Bro,
What are you
eyes are
talking
important,
about,
They
King?
are not. a big
cool. In the moment, like everybody was speculating what the hell is going on with Dofi.
Yeah,
100%.
bro, real talk.
No.
I remember
I-
the stream,
I-
everybody
I
was talking
I
about
still
Lucy's
wonder what the
eyes,
hell's
bro.
going on. Hell yeah.
I'm telling you. Dude, and the way that Oda would
do you charge him
always
for a second?
focus
Every
on the
time.
eyes. He would take off the glasses. I'm like,
Because we only saw one, right? When he was reading that book that time, I think.
Yep,
We saw
that's
like
it.
one eye.
Yeah.
And even when he was
blind
reading,
and
he'd
yellow.
have the book covering his face. It was just he
His
went out of
face,
his way.
bro.
Yeah. He went out of his way.
like Oda's doing that to troll the shit out of you. Okay, here's the thing. When we see Dofi, if we ever do see his face, it's gonna be like some regular face, or like he may have like some weird, like messed up nose, or like one of those like cutesy eyes, or like like those eyes that are like kind of like lips in the way. You know what I mean? Like something like that. Like it's not gonna be some crazy one where like, oh, like he has the same eyes as Mihawk, and so now he's their brothers, or like secret brothers from Shanks. It's like,
that'd be dope.
Like, that's not happening.
But
that's not happening.
I don't think maybe we never
eyes.
ever see Dofi's eyes.
Yeah, but King, it might happen, and that's why you talk about it.
Yeah,
That's why these things.
especially after seeing Im's eyes.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But it's still not a big deal.
It's the best thing Summer's
This is a non-I'm podcast, all right? No one's allowed to mention I'm on this show.
Can I say
We'll
instant
have it-
message?
Not even Zoro's showing up.
Instant message, yo. Bro.
Zora's demon eye confirmed.
But okay. But with Kurosaki, it's a big deal because she's apparently drop dead gorgeous. Now,
She's gonna look exactly the same as.
but of course,
I'll take it.
Wow.
I'll take
but
it.
of course she is. But here's the problem, though. The problem is that she's like she's 6'8" or 6'9".
I think she's gonna be
nigga,
different.
What?
I think she's gonna be different.
I think she's like 3 meters tall.
No, this may be a
I think
trap
she's
card. This
way
could be
taller.
another trap card, bro.
No, because
Stop.
Oda has
Stop the
different
traps.
models in Wano as far as
King.
women so far. We've had like
King,
different
let me
looks.
be
Okay,
very clear and very
but that only
specific,
applies
right?
to Okiku. Okiku's like the tallest group we've seen so far. Like the rest of the
King
like,
just doesn't want to get trapped.
I'm telling
He
you, bro,
just
like,
doesn't
I'm
want to get
calling
trapped.
these traps, bro. I'm not
King, bro, Oda is very clear with his Okamas. You don't need to worry.
Is
It's
he?
very
Also a good
clear.
point. Yeah,
It's
it
not-
is.
It's very
not-
clear.
not-
Don't worry
not-
about
That's
it.
not necessarily the case.
How tall is Boa?
I mean,
She's
I
pretty
think
tall.
she's 7 foot.
Yeah,
Because she was towering over Smoker.
that's
Smooth
true.
is what, like fucking 6 meters? Who knows?
She's like 18
I mean,
feet.
Smoothie's different.
Alright.
He's like,
She's a tall drink of water, alright?
I mean, Kiku's like 2 meters as well. So don't worry about it.
Kiku's 3 meters tall.
she's pretty tall.
What the fuck?
3 meters
A lot of tall people.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Kiku's
She
3?
towers over Zoro. She towers over
She's
Zoro.
like double the size of Zoro, so...
She towers over
Bro,
Zoro.
that's like Vista.
massive.
Oh my god, bro.
Well, the thing, the
That's
Vista thing,
wild.
that was weird. That was weird as far as
He's
saying
like,
how tall
Vista's
this.
10 feet tall, bro. He's 10 feet
Vista
tall.
is like
feet.
dwarfing Marco. It didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense.
No, Oda's weird with these heights, alright? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but it's just like, why?
For the hype. For the hype.
What?
Alright, the taller they get, the more intimidating.
Apparently
they get.
Pizarro's the same size as Katakuri, alright? We don't know.
Pizarro was like
We don't know what's going on.
towering over Magellan in the things. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Alright, so back to the chapter. It turns out Robin is going to go meet with Orochi. Here we go, boys. Robin is finally going to pay off.
Get some
She
sweet
finally
intel.
gets to do something in the
I'm excited for that, man.
praise be it. Praise be
Oh,
it.
yeah.
We were waiting for this for years. Finally, Robin gets to do something.
I think I'm cool on Robin until she has to do some of the poneglyphs. Honestly.
I want to see her do some,
Oh no,
do some
don't get us
assassination.
wrong. She's crucial to the
feel like-
story,
Yeah.
but we'd like to see her
feel-
involved in the.
This is gonna be really
Yeah.
cool to see like her Miss All Sunday side again in action.
Yeah,
So that's
all
gonna be nice.
stealth.
That's a
vicious
good point.
Yeah.
Assassination.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see it. I hope you see it. All right. So now, you know, Kuromasaki's walking down the street, knocking out man, whatever. You know, Sanji. Will Sanji get another girl this arc?
Sanji, can Sanji just pick one?
Sanji has multiples.
He got Viola and
Well,
Dressrosa.
I mean,
He got
for
he got pudding in the
for,
whole cake.
for a
Island.
quote
Is
unquote
Kuromasaki
cuck,
nice?
he does a quite a large variety. You know,
That's what I'm saying.
Just saying.
I mean, apparently nice guys don't finish last kick.
Well, I mean,
I
he's,
don't
not,
know.
really- he's not really a nice guy. He just
I mean,
if
he's
you're a
nice
dude,
to
it's kind of like
ladies.
fuck you, bro. But I mean,
King,
Exactly.
Sanji's a kind person.
Oh, yeah.
Right? We learned that at Whole Cake Island. Sanji's a nice man.
Sanji's not as nice as people think.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely, especially to men. Like he doesn't give
Yeah,
a
bro.
fuck. But to women, I mean, you know, he's
But the question still remains: will Sanji get yet another woman for his?
I wouldn't be so if Oda trolls and make it that the most beautiful woman in Wano falls in love with Sanji. That'd be interesting.
I'll
Give my
take
boy
it.
Sanji some love.
take it.
He copped so much punishment in Whole Cake Island. He needs some love. Let's give it to
he
him.
had like
Right?
one L, bro.
What was the L? What was the
pudding
L you
thing
think,
was
Cole?
too
What was the
much
The
L?
for
pudding,
King,
the pudding.
King-
thing, where,
he got
where,
absolutely
where, like,
demolished
no,
by pudding.
It was where he actually failed, like the pudding thing.
King.
Where?
the thing
Which
is, like,
one?
the
Which one?
roast-
Where?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out.
When he was crying in the rain.
But the thing is, that wasn't about pudding, though. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
It
yeah,
wasn't
of
just
course,
about
yeah, but like,
pudding.
but that's when like he knew that there was.
But he
there
was
no
getting
escape.
straight roasted. He was getting roasted.
Yeah, of course, yeah, but like he knew that he like again like he had done everything he thought he could to protect his crew, and then he wanted
Oh,
But
in that
even
case-
then, he bounced back from that L better than ever.
Yeah.
Of course he did, yeah, but he still took an L, man. Like he got way
Is
more
that-
W's than L's. But
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
if
if
you
he
count that as an
Wait,
L,
how
though.
is that an L?
I would
I
say
can't
that's
count it as an L.
It's a
Because the
roast.
thing is,
It's a
it's
roast,
not
right?
like they went through and they got him. He found out about it before it could happen.
right, but of
Is
course
it?
like, it was on
That's true.
accident. But again, it was
So
on
he
accident,
was never in the game.
and he
to
didn't know
begin
what
with.
to
But-
do until Luffy kind of came in there.
But he got emotionally dominated by pudding.
I don't think.
Straight
Well,
up.
no,
Emotionally dominated.
well, not necessarily.
No,
I think
because
the,
And then
no, it's not.
he got
and
good.
then, and then
Like
No,
no,
right.
because like okay, it's like Sanji said himself. That was like the only thing he had left to really like hope for was having a good marriage with Pudding and making her happy and they can have a good life together. And then even that was like like fuck that shit. Like we're gonna not only does she hate you, but we're gonna kill you and your entire family and fuck the Strats too. So fuck them all. So like
Yeah,
so all of Sanji's plans that he had, all of his sacrifices they made up until the point in time were all the null and void, right then and there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think.
suggests-
No, I don't think it was him wanting a life with Pudding. I think he was thinking back as to everything that happened that day,
well,
right?
Yeah, he was
Exactly.
in
And
denial.
what,
He
yeah,
was trying to
and
roast
what the
the
sacrifices he made for that, and it falling flat. And I
Yeah.
think he was thinking about how it would affect the Straw Hats.
Well-
I think.
Yes.
True, but he says that for him, that's the only thing he can look forward to at this point in time. Pudding.
Yes. 100% agree. All right, let's move on with this chapter. All right, because we keep getting sidetracked
Yeah, sure.
by Sanji talk.
Sanji's more
Alright.
important.
Apparently,
Agreed.
Napping is going to send a quote-unquote heavy to go sort out Sanji and Frankie. Who could this person be?
Who he said?
Is it Drake?
Where they sent the assassin,
Is
right?
it Drake?
Is it? What
Yeah.
if it's?
The official translation says quote-unquote a heavy.
Heavy. Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. Have him send
someone
a
of
heavy
importance.
instead.
A heavy.
It'll be dope. Okay, so this would be dope if we get other than the headliners, heavies are after that or whatever, right?
Yeah, a new
Yeah,
like
that's
a
true.
new like
Right, another rank,
title?
and I think X Drake is definitely one of those, if not.
He was confirmed as a headliner. So
But that was a year
I
ago.
think we
That
have
was a
to-
year ago when he first
Yeah.
He's
joined.
a headliner,
That is
bro.
true.
No,
the
people have
thing,
to
right?
stop, bro.
Cole,
Like, people
don't
say
do this.
No.
Cole,
on.
don't bring a
No,
Drake bias
no,
over here.
no,
Don't bring a Drake bias,
Put some
Cole.
No,
respect
fuck that
on
shit.
the
I'm bringing
back.
this shit in
Put
maximum
some
charge.
respect on the strongest
No,
supernova.
fuck that.
Let's
No,
calm it down. One at a time.
Dinosaur
One at a
game.
time.
Respect this urn. Listen, bro.
Wait,
Listen,
didn't he
the problem
stop
is that-
Killer and Arujin?
Oh my god, dude, stop, dude. Like this guy, when he came to Kizaru to me, he had the worst by far. This man was staring at Kizaru. Kizaru was like, nah, stop, bro.
I mean,
Like,
they
I
all
think-
got
okay.
dominated
he
by
was
Wait, Cole, you
staring
can
at
argue-
his feet coming inbound.
You can
bro.
argue Kizaru tried the hardest against him.
Yeah,
See, this is why you don't bring up.
Yeah.
Insanity, bro.
for sure.
That was he actually
Bro.
raised his hand. No, he actually raised his hand against Hawkins. All right, he actually changed him against Hawkins.
Bro, he loaded Hawkins in his eye. Like
What do you mean? No. He actually had to do like a
King,
laser
king,
against
king.
he
Hawkins.
did a finger gun. He did a finger
Right,
gun to
exactly,
Hawkins, bro.
exactly.
Drake,
Change it up.
Drake is fine, all right. Drake's
He's
fine.
on
No,
speed
okay,
with
listen,
X Drake.
no, wait on. Listen. I'm not saying that Drake is necessarily bad. The only thing
Stop,
I'm
Drake.
saying is that
We just need
people
feeds.
were doing
We just
things
need
like no,
feeds.
people were doing things like yo, Jag got demoted because he's been failing, and then Drake took his spot.
Alright.
I was like,
Nah,
what the fuck's
nah.
happening?
Nah,
No.
All right.
but I wouldn't be surprised
Another
if X
backtrack.
Drake can actually beat Jack.
Do we
Fuck?
think it's a supernova?
There's no
Alright,
way.
don't take the bait, King. Don't take the bait.
Yo.
Don't take the bait. Don't take the bait.
Motherfucker.
What's a mammoth to
So,
T-Rex, bro?
Oh my god, bro.
Don't forget
The
about
mammoth
the
low
hydrofoil.
dips.
Don't forget about the hydrofoil.
Get out of here. Oh, my T-Rex?
Whoa.
Come on.
This is
What?
getting wild.
What can you bite him? Please.
What, he's going to swing his trunk?
Yeah, dominate him, son.
There.
Come
That's
on.
exactly what he's gonna do, son.
Come on, boys.
The
Come on,
trunk is whatever, and Drake is also whatever. Jack and Drake
But wait.
on the good books lately. I'll have to say.
But wait, Drake hasn't
Well,
taken.
Drake hasn't-
no,
Drake
no,
hasn't done
yeah,
much.
Drake hasn't
Drake's-
taken the L's. Jack has. Drake,
like,
Jack's
all
on
we
the,
know-
Drake's on the
Like all we know for
Drake's
sure,
in the
like all we know for sure about Drake right now is that he's probably way better than the rest of these shitty ass headliners, with the exception of fucking
Yeah.
100%.
it's like every supernova
Hawkins.
headliner is gonna be better. Off
Well,
the
Hawkins.
Here's the thing.
Hawkins isn't.
Well, yeah, like that's what I mean.
100%
Yeah, like,
Hawkins.
because he's the supernova. No doubt.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that you gotta remember: do not eat a smile because you get AIDS and you die.
Yeah.
Don't eat a
Yo,
smile.
I'm not
No.
like I know it's off topic, some, but yo, like I lost all hope for like. Here's the thing. Sorry, but I just gotta say this real quick, man. Like Sheep's Head and
Okay,
Brooke
okay.
could tango. Like they actually tangled for a bit in Zoe. Okay. So
Alright,
like the
alright,
headliners,
alright.
like compared to Luffy and Zoro, it's like yeah, like they're fucking trash, right? But it was like when we saw this hippo dude, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what
over,
are you
it's over.
doing? Like,
All right.
All right, here's my hope for the smiles. I hope that King has a good one, and we can finally see the promise of the smiles.
What you have to
Alright.
remember is that Caesar is incompetent.
Precisely.
Right? Don't worry.
Yeah.
Why is everyone going into like, oh, Caesar
Yeah,
can
but-
make good stuff?
I want to see King have like 20 smiles, and that's why he's broken.
All right.
Give me some hype on the smiles, because
No.
it was hyped up in Punk Hazard. We're gonna do this, otherwise Kaido's gonna be unstoppable. We have to do it.
Sheep's
So,
Head got one
give us
shotted
some
by
hype.
Sanji. Hold this L got one shotted by Luffy. Speed got all.
I mean, in the grand
It's
scheme
like
of
whatever, bro.
things, like for good.
Well,
for
Sheep's Head was
goons,
held by
and, like,
Brooke,
They're pretty good.
And then.
Oh yeah, no doubt, but it still got one shot by Sanji. It is
Well,
what it
Hold'em
is.
took a full power Red Hawk.
Yeah, well, then, yeah, of course, but then in that respect, I
In
mean,
beautiful fashion.
All
he had to
right.
save.
So, gentlemen,
Otaku,
we see Orochi perhaps for the first time with the silhouette.
Oh, just trolling.
Real or we'll go in a circle, real or fake, and we're gonna start with me. All right. For me, real. Christian,
I'm gonna go real.
King,
I'm not buying it.
is Orochi real or fake?
I think it's fake to an extent.
Is he the legendary Orochi that
Does he
everyone
have
called?
Does he have the Orochi?
Everyone
Devil
called this. Everyone called this.
Does he have the Orochi?
I think
Devil
he's
Fruit
faking
King?
it.
Faking it?
Yeah.
Is it a sock puppet with a light?
No. I think that he probably has another ability. I think he has another ability which allows him to give this
Is he a
image.
freak smile user? Is he a freak smile user?
No, he's a Orochi, but whatever. Brago, is he real or is he fake?
No, I just trolled already in this arc with the silhouettes.
Troll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but remember we saw Hold'em, right? We saw like the lion. It's like, oh shit, this dude's hype. And then it's like
King
whoa.
Recon, real or fake?
You know, it's kind of like a half and half thing because, of course, I don't think it's gonna look like this, but I do think he still might look like this. It's gonna look mad ugly. Like whenever we actually see it, it's not gonna look
Yeah.
beast. It's gonna look
it's
gonna look Oda.
I feel
like
like I feel like it's going to be a situation like Mr. Sex Pistol from JoJo. He's going to have multiple personalities in each head, which kind of like
Fuck him over.
fuck him over, and it's funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, but like when we see him, like he's not gonna be like a fucking badass dragon and shit. Like looming.
Oh, he might.
I doubt that. I highly.
He's
I
gonna
don't
fight
highly
someone.
doubt-
He's been hyped
no,
up.
No,
He's
no,
been
no.
hyped up.
If you look at the scale, he's not that big because he's in a room.
Right, exactly.
But
He's gonna-
the room is long and his head.
Oh,
Yeah, but
no,
like
no,
he can't be that
dude.
big.
What? No.
He can't be that big.
and his head's as big as a.
How many heads fit in that room?
One of his
One,
heads.
two.
Yeah, but how big is
four,
Kaido?
five. At least five
Yeah,
heads fit in that
alright.
one room. Come on.
So what I'm getting is that all of you think Orochi's a joke.
Nah.
He's the
I think
he might be the spandom. He might be the spandom. Who knows? Who knows?
I don't know.
I think.
Because he relied on Kaido to take over one.
I don't want to
So
say
clearly
he's
he
a
doesn't have what
spandom,
it
but
takes.
I want to go after that. He's probably mimicking this legendary creature, and he probably has an ability of
look
some
important.
kind. That ability allows him to mimic said creature. Like he has something,
Okay.
Now-
but it's not like what he appears to be.
I think
We gotta remember what we gotta. Yeah, okay, go.
my
go,
bad.
King.
I was about to say I think that he is a very solidified swordsman. Like I still believe in the whole two sword style Darth Maul going in with the whole
Yeah,
two
okay.
sides and whatnot. But I just when it comes to the fruit itself, like I still think he himself is going to be a formidable fighter. But when it comes to the fruit, I just don't think it's what
It's gonna be a
I don't
good
think it's what
joke,
meets
yeah.
the eye. But I still think Orochi himself is going
Okay.
to be formidable.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta remember what Nappy said about Orochi. He's a coward. He's an idiot. He doesn't trust him.
Alright.
So there's a little doubt there. I mean, the longer it goes without us seeing Orochi, the more it leans towards he's a joke for the ultimate gag payoff.
It could also lead to more surprises.
Exactly.
It's going to be surprising
I
no matter
I
what.
was
100%,
saying there
100%
was
Could be
there
a
was
little misleading.
yeah. I was saying there's more to his character as far as him doing allying with Kaido to protect Wano. in a way.
Exactly.
I'll protect
We've talked
Wano's
about
secrets.
Precisely.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
We've talked about that before, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the end of the chapter. What do we think about this chapter?
We'll give some ratings out.
That's cool.
For me, it was a good setup chapter. A lot of funny gags, a bit of action with Sanji and
The crew eating together, which is nice to see.
like to see that. We get some lore about Wano, about the courtesans and the prostitution, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a setup chapter. We didn't get really any big revelations. I'm gonna 7 out of 10. It was good.
Yeah.
It was a
I
fun
liked
chapter.
it. It's a fun chapter.
I'll go 7 out of 10 as well.
I'm with that.
What
I'm
about-
with
what
the
about you,
7 out of
Willis?
10.
7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a nice and
I
easy
rock with that rating as well. Just one quick thing for why I'm so excited for the whole courtesan bit. Whenever, because I really like the way the Sriracha handled that concept in Gintama. So because I know how much Oda loves his country and his culture, I think that he's gonna do something really, really nice in Act 2 with the whole courtesan concept and what's going on with Toko and everything. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he handles the Shogun's banquet. Not really for how it impacts the overall of Wano, but how he's gonna handle the courtesan concept, because this is gonna be one of the first times that Oda brings up the concept of a character like this in the series. So I'm really excited to see how he thinks of it and how he's gonna handle it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do we think the banquet is the end of Act 2? Because it seems like we have a time and a place to go to during this little part.
Okay.
It seems like we're a bit sort of floating around right now. We don't have a real solid plan or anything to do. Like we don't have like a massive goal for this part.
Yeah.
So that's the first real kind of hint towards something happening.
Okay.
Orochi's banquet, we get to see him. We get to see Robin do her thing.
I feel like the end of Act 2 would probably be when Luffy breaks out of prison, and then you have Kid and who's everything that cell. Then Caribou's gonna join him too. Like, hey, remember me? Like,
Yeah.
But I feel like that's a subplot. I don't feel like that's the main plot. Because
It's hard to say because it's weird at the moment because we're kind of split all over the place.
The thing is, with the way the Wano's been paced so far, I think that the Shogun's banquet could be like the same size as, let's just say, the rain base in Alabasta. So it could go by. Like it's not gonna be the end of Act 2, but it's definitely gonna push us forward towards the end.
the plot forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. So that's the chapter.
All right.
Predictions
For next chapter. I don't know.
And anything could happen. This is the point of where everything's getting set up. Probably gonna see Zoro. Probably.
Okay.
It's been weeks. Where is he? What's he doing? Who knows? I'm gonna say we're gonna see Zoro.
well, yeah, I mean, like right now we're setting up Sanji and Queen, and they're setting it heavy, whatever that is. So okay, I mean, I would assume a headliner, but I'm not too sure.
I think he just means someone strong. By
Yeah,
using the word
exactly.
heavy.
Yeah. So I would say, okay, so I think they may set up with King next chapter, and then if there's another small girl with a T, like Tiki, then fuck it, like okay, here we go.
Or Tiki.
Tozo.
Oh, Toto.
That's what it's gonna be.
You guys are saying there's going to be some double teams versus some of the commanders, right? We're saying that versus King is going to be Zoro and Killer.
Yeah, that's what I said because if you, that's what I would say.
I would like some tag team action instead of just 2-on-1. I would like 2-on-2s or 3-on-3s.
Well, the third person in Kid's crew is what, Heat, right?
No one cares about Heat.
All right. I'm gonna say this right now. Kid's lucky that he's gonna get a one-on-one.
Stop it. Stop.
We're not,
What is this?
Come on, bro.
We are not going to Kid's second tier of fighters to fight.
Kid's second tier.
Right?
What?
I mean,
Come on, bro.
he's on the level of like Gotti. No one cares about him.
We just don't know about him. Because we don't know about him doesn't mean we don't care about him.
Yeah, but we know about Killer. We know about Kid.
Kid's gonna be very.
What do we know
lucky
about
to get a
Killer?
one-on-one.
Yeah.
He's the second-hand man. He's an analog to Zoro. That's what
Avalon
He's
Pizarro?
really strong.
Whoa!
What? You think that's all it
Did you
is?
say Killer or what?
What does that mean for Killer? What does it mean for fucking Avalo? Like he rose?
No, he said
That's
he's an
a
analog.
mistake.
He said he's an analog to Zoro, not
Oh,
analog.
okay. I said Pizarro.
I'm like,
Yeah, I
what?
thought it's a Pizarro too.
Yeah, well,
Excuse my accent.
People need to relax on Kid, alright? He'll get a.
Why? Why do people need to relax on Kid?
Because he's not a Straw Hat and not a main character.
Okay,
right? He's not gonna get a one-on-one.
bro. One Piece is about a lot more than the Straw Hats, though.
Okay.
Did Capone get a one-on-one?
Okay. Hold on, time out. Let's look at it from a more grandiose standpoint here. Oda said that this arc is going to be bigger than Marineford. All right, and right now we have heavyweight characters that have not been introduced to the story or in this arc yet, like Drake, like Apu is somewhere.
Sure.
I don't know if he is, but he's somewhere.
Who cares about Apu?
Well, he's there. I mean, I don't know if him and Brooke are
He's there,
like. I'm not sure if
yeah.
him and Brooke are gonna have their crazy music duel and shit. I'm not too sure.
I mean,
but
Brooke High, I'm down for it.
Yeah, I mean that'd be kind of cool. But it's like I'd feel like until we get to see more of the Shogun's forces, we can't say that Kid's not getting one-on-one just yet.
Yeah, alright. Kid will get like a Hydruden versus Mac Vice. He's not gonna get 4 chapters of 1v1.
Hydruden and Mark Vice. Damn, that's not.
Yeah, it's gonna be like half a chapter of Kid fighting.
Nope, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
1v1.
Nope.
Brago, do you actually think you're gonna get like 4 chapters of the 1v1?
We're getting at least 2 chapters.
I do, and the main reason for that is because even though the whole arc is dedicated to in the way that Laws was with Dressrosa, I do think that this is gonna be a kid's version of that. So like he'll have his moments to shine. I think that's gonna take more than just.
Yeah, but the whole arc isn't about Kid. The whole arc of Dressrosa was about Law.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like even though the whole arc was
Kid?
about him, I feel like now Oda is gonna put the same amount of time into Kid.
Yo, honestly, like, hold on, take another step back too, because this is kind of odd. Where does that leave Zoro then? Like, I thought this was Zoro's arc too. Like, what's happening?
No,
exactly.
That's why it's separated into acts.
Zoro's arc, and then because this arc, like unless you want to have like a 5-year arc of Wano Kuni, like I don't see
200 chapters, King. It's happening.
I think that's why you have different acts.
Exactly.
You're gonna focus on different things.
Act 1 is already over, and that was 15 chapters. Act 2, maybe.
What if Act 2 doubles?
It could, fine, yeah, it could.
Yeah.
But
And
still,
then,
to have
Act 3 doubles that.
like here's the thing. It's like right now, I would say among the Strat crew, like Zoro's character compared to the rest of the crew, like is lacking. I would argue, honestly.
All right.
So like
So
Zoro,
this is
Zoro
my
I think
head
needs a
canon on
lot
what's
more
gonna
stuff
happen.
in like post time skip. And this
Oh, he's
should be
definitely gonna get
This
it.
is my-
He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it.
Yeah, but he should be getting it like now.
Bro.
This is my
We're
thinking
still
for
early.
Kid
It's
in
still
this arc.
early. It's still early.
Alright, so this is what's gonna happen. Luffy and Kid are gonna do something together in the jail to escape. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
We'll get to understand more of Kid's powers.
For sure.
Yes.
Kid's crew will reconvene. They'll do some stuff with the Straw Hats to prepare for the battle.
Yes.
Luffy and Kid and the rest are gonna go straight for Kaido, while the rest go for the
Straight for
headliners.
Kaido?
And then we'll see. Yeah,
Well, I guess they have to lose another time.
yeah. They're not gonna be distracted by the headliners. That's for other characters to do.
Yeah, that's for Zoro.
I don't know about that.
Nekomamushi and
Nekomamushi and
Where-
Orochi.
well,
the characters.
I think we're gonna see more characters on Kaido's side. That's definitely gonna distract.
Yo,
them.
listen, like
Sure,
yo,
sure.
like hold on, like let me say
Like
this.
Kid's crucial role will be with Kaido.
Let me say this here and now, bro. Hold on, like let me say here and now.
He's
Like
not gonna have
if
another
Zoro
one.
can solo King,
I don't buy
and
it,
if
King. I don't
Sanji
buy
can
it. I don't buy
if
it.
Sanji and Zoro can solo Queen and King of Pop, then they're weaker than Katakuri and Smoothie, like straight up.
It depends on how
No.
linear they are, to be honest.
Nah,
I
straight
don't
up.
know. They have weird
We
powers.
talked King. We talked about this before. But if Zoro beats King and Sanji beats Queen, that means that they were stronger than Luffy in Fisherman
No.
Not
Island.
necessarily.
Not necessarily at all.
Because of the Haki blooming and all that kind of shit.
Oh my god.
Like, or they're weaker than Katakuri and Smoothie.
Yeah, like I mean, like it could be that simple too.
But Luffy struggled against Cracker.
Who?
Right.
Luffy struggled against Doflamingo.
Yeah.
Where
Wait,
has
yeah,
Zoro
wait.
struggled in the New World?
Wait,
Zoro hasn't fought anybody of note of the New World.
Exactly. So how is he competing with commanders?
Well, I mean, we're not too sure if he can yet.
Yeah, we don't know
So
yet.
I don't buy it.
What I'm saying is that if he does, if they do solo Queen and King,
That's my
respectively
thing.
speaking,
I think it can't be solo. Otherwise, it breaks. the
right,
entire
which is
power
why I would
balance.
say why not have Killer hop in there? Yeah, yo, like I got you.
I mean, but Luffy's thing with Cracker was just that you just can hit him. Yeah, I mean, it's like after you hit him, it was over.
Yeah, the
It
whole
came down
thing
to
with Big Mob's crew is
technicalities.
They have really weird weird powers.
But here's the
that they
thing.
have.
Here's the thing. We haven't seen Luffy got a clean victory yet, and we're gonna see Zoro and Sanji do it before.
What do you mean? We just saw him knock out Holem.
Like a hard fight.
Yeah, but
Like a hard. You
and
know what I
plus,
mean.
plus,
You know
like
what I mean.
there was Ur-
You know what I mean.
Okay, what about what's his name? The sumo wrestler.
yeah, Urashima. I just said Ur-
Oshima. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Urashima just got
You know what I mean,
Supati.
right? You know what I mean.
Yeah.
All right, boys, let's take a 5-minute break and we'll
Party.
come back with some more segments.
How strong is Shanks? Every week,
Uh,
we come to you with the question of, how strong is Shanks? And every week we answer. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the god king.
yo, when Blackbeard takes
But-
Shanks
Amen.
this podcast.
Amen.
But,
No, fuck that. Amen. Pray to the God.
but there are people out there who think
Yo,
Kaido's the strongest. There are people out there that think Dragon is the strongest.
Lol.
There are even people out there that think Aimu is the strongest.
Ridiculous.
And they're all wrong. They're all wrong.
Wait, how are you gonna
Because Shanks is the strongest.
You know.
And every week, we come with 100% genuine, factual information
100%.
to prove why Shanks is the strongest.
what's
This week's evidence.
this evidence?
There is a particle that holds all matter together.
Oh, God.
Without it, the universe does not exist. This particle is said to be responsible for the existence of tangible reality itself.
Okay.
The question is, what to name this particle? Do we name it Kaido? No. Do we name it Dragon? No.
course not.
Do we name it Aimu? No. God, no. After many years of debate, the name was finally decided. The supreme particle shall be named
There
Shanks.
it is.
Because,
Yo,
because
There
through
it
Shanks,
is. Crazy.
all
There it
reality
is, man.
exists.
Scientifically proven and confirmed, bro. With
Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King.
God King.
And there it is.
Amen.
Now, what is
Very,
the
very
next
strong
section, Christian?
Topic of the show, Shonen Jump, its changes, its impact on the community.
Let's get into it.
Alright, first of all, let's just get the information out there. Jump recently announced
Relax,
that
relax a little bit, Christian. Coming off Shanks, alright?
coming off
Just relax
Shanks.
a
Come
little
on,
bit.
I'm hyped.
Alright. Just relax a little bit.
Alright, so Weekly Shonen Jump announced its changes. They're gonna do 3 weekly chapters for everyone to read. You can read the magazine for free.
For free.
If you pay,
For a week.
you get the for a week.
For
They
a
hold it
week,
for a
yeah.
week. You can view it.
I thought it was for
You
3
can view
weeks.
the latest magazine.
I think it's 2 weeks.
I think it's 2 weeks, something like
Pretty
that.
sweet.
But you can view the entire magazine that comes out. If you pay, you get a massive amount of collection, and it's $2 a month. Get access to thousands of dollars worth of manga. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy good value. It's catalogued. It's gonna be great.
yeah.
Alright, I've got all these volumes behind me. Cost me a goddamn fortune.
Yep.
Alright? So now I can redress Rosa. Fine. Now, people out there are going to say, but Christian, there have been illegal websites this entire time where you can read manga for free. Now, here's the problem. It's not official, it's illegal, and we're not supporting anyone.
And
by
you better
doing
have
this.
ad blocker before you get destroyed by viruses.
And you better have antivirus protection before you get AIDS.
Yeah.
Alright? So, I think this is a massive change for the community. Jump is really putting out its hand to say, we're trying. We're trying to get people in the official chapter release, the official way. They're really trying, and I think it's important for the community to at least meet them halfway.
Okay.
Meet them halfway. They're giving you free chapters, and they're giving you a really good deal.
At least read it.
At least read the official.
Yeah.
At least do that.
Gentlemen, what do we think about?
What do we think about this
What do you
change?
think? Will this
Do you-
impact the community at
At
all?
all. Do you think it will do anything?
The free chapters.
The free chapters?
See, it's
They will get more
I know-
traffic for sure. And as a result of that traffic, they're going to probably get some folks that will subscribe and pay that. Because that translation is I would argue, a much more credible translation.
Yeah.
However, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to get a massive surge because people are used to free shit. Like the best deal is free and free de facto. So
Well,
if you want to go
let me-
back
let
and
me
let's
bring
say
up
if you want to go back and read like the last 5 months of My Hero, well, paying is what it is.
You can now do that with their new system, King.
Yeah.
You can now do that.
Well, you can.
Let me bring up.
But
let
the
me bring
first
up
thing
the
is free.
example of iTunes. True, King. But let me bring up iTunes. iTunes completely killed LimeWire. Completely killed all these websites.
Wait a minute, time out.
Right?
Time out. LimeWire had fucking issues, bro. All right.
I know it had heaps of issues and shit. heaps of issues and shit. But the example is still there.
Yeah.
Official companies can kill piracy. They just have to offer the best deal possible.
Most convenient deal.
Most convenient deal, best deal. Because sometimes free isn't the best deal. You want great creation, you want easy access, you want high quality scans. Because anyone out there that read JoJo Part 5...
Yes, I was one of those people.
Scan quality was absolutely garbage.
Garbage. Coffee stains.
So, official translations, so Part 5 would actually make sense to readers. You can get manga, and it makes sense, it's easy to read, and all that kind of stuff.
Now,
it's a better quality experience.
The more insidious side of Jump is actively combating us YouTubers.
Sure,
Yeah.
that's true.
That do live reactions and early
reviews.
chapter reviews.
Sure.
Because they're trying to stop.
And mind you,
pirates.
this is mainly Shonen Jump, like Japan. Like when it comes to like Viz Media, like Viz Media, like Viz Media, they understand the current marketplace. They get it.
Precisely. Yeah.
But Japan,
I'm having a few thoughts about this, though. Because I think it's a circle. You know what I mean? People read scanlations, and then they go to reviewers to get their thoughts on the chapters. They don't go to reviewers to read the chapter. They've already read the chapter.
Yeah.
Okay.
They go to reviewers to get their opinion on the chapter. And then the reviewers do the unofficial release because, you know, that's the way it is. I'm not discouraging that system. That's the way it is.
Yeah.
They do it early, and then people next week, I better read the early chapter because the reviewers are going to review it, all that kind of stuff. I think it's a secular nature. We already see it with like Roger's Base and shit.
Yeah.
He changed his reviews to official release. Traffic is still the same on his YouTube. It hasn't gone down. People come for the opinion. They don't come for the chapter.
Yeah. The problem is like
that's what I'm saying. That's why you gotta do it.
Big YouTubers have the advantage of being
Sure, I'm not going to deny that. Big players have the advantage. They already have the, they have the market pretty much.
Yeah.
They have the viewership. Small people out there trying to work their way up, they might have to do it.
Oh yeah, and we created the show to kind of combat illegal scans in a way.
Because
It's just a shitty thing to do.
I just think, I get it. I do read we're not going to say we don't read the illegal translations. I'm not saying we don't. We read them, but...
I'm about to say, Eric, there's so much evidence.
We have to read
your
them.
hands are red, bro. Your hands are fucking covered in blood.
They are red, but we don't do like
I'm not going to say I'm not a hypocrite, because I'm a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Alright? We're all hypocrites.
You can't stop
Can't
the
stop
hype that is One Piece. So
Right.
we're gonna get it as early as possible.
But then also recognize too
it's a
that
conundrum.
that this only applies to where this is offered. There are some countries where it's not. There are some countries where
true.
you cannot get Viz Media, so you have to rely on scanlations. That's your only source.
Yeah, but King, that argument it's the same argument as the preservation argument. The scanlators aren't doing it for the people; they're doing it to make money.
Yeah,
They're
again,
making money
I'm not
off
saying
of
like
this stuff.
I'm not saying that they're not in it for the money in most respects. Of course, like there's money there to be had, but at the same time, I remember back in the day, like when it was the whole manga stream situation, and then Belgium, people like it was like tens of thousands of cats in Belgium were complaining about not getting their manga because manga stream stopped doing it, and so
Big problem.
And so again, like there's money to be had. Of course there is, but like if there was a way to outreach, like if this media could actually outreach into more countries, then you see less and less scanlations. Of course you would.
They're adding more countries every year. It's a slow process. You can't just
Of course.
Basically,
Laws,
the only way you're
regulations,
gonna
all that kind of
stop-
stuff. Of course.
Yeah, basically the only way you're gonna stop piracy is if
economic power. That's the only way to do it.
Or
You make it so unprofitable for them to operate. They don't operate.
yes, but the
That's the only way to do it.
biggest issue facing Jump at the moment is the 5 days early.
Yes.
release. That's the biggest problem, and the only way to combat that is to not release the magazines in Japan. Is to go full
Physically.
digital,
Full digital.
which will probably never happen.
It's too much of a cultural staple for Japan.
Right.
It's too much. You go to 7-Eleven, you pick up your manga.
Right.
That's what
Like
you do.
they're like these like, places that get them early. So, well, if you know where to go, and then there's meant to be had, it's like, well, okay, well, again, like there's a price to pay for not willing to adapt to certain, whether it's national, whether it's global condition. and that's part of the price.
Well,
Now making a really good move here, and folks will definitely come, absolutely, especially when you could have a backlog of 10,000 plus chapters.
10,000 plus chapters.
That's very good. Excellent move.
Yeah.
Cool. So they're gonna bring in a lot more cats than they would normally. Fine, but at the same time,
I think this is a positive.
They also have to do things like here's what because I remember we were talking about this. I think actually like almost a year ago when it came to like Reverie number 2 or like Reverie number 3 maybe. Where it was if there could be like something unique when it comes to the actual chapters that we get online. So let's say like Ichiro Oda has like some unique comments, like not like the author comments, like maybe like some like at the end of the chapter where like he says something like for the fans, or like he draws like some like unique characters like some certain way, you know, like, and we only get
that be online only.
Yeah, like it'd be either an online only thing content, or like it'll be later on done the volumes, but something specifically unique for the actual online, you know, content, so more folks will be okay. So like here we have a scanlation and it has the stuff here, but at the same time, if I want to pay for this and it comes out on Monday, I also get bonus stuff too. So
you don't even have to pay for it now.
But like one doesn't stop
$2.
the other.
Yeah,
$2.
It's $2 for the catalog.
$2 for 10,000 chapters, man. That's a massive.
Yeah. And then free for the first week. It's up.
I've noticed Brago being real quiet.
Oh, I'm with it. I'm with the with everything. I'm just worried why they did this. I'm thinking about I guess profits,
economics.
Yeah.
Here's the thing you have to realize: services make so much more money than a la carte buying. It's not even close. Yeah. The economics of it is completely sound. Don't worry about that kind of stuff.
And look at
you see with Xbox. Xbox are like, here, have all our games for $10 a month. Like, the future will be service based. That's just factual.
Yeah.
That's just how the economics is completely sound. Yeah. I wouldn't worry about that.
And also look at Japan's volume sales.
Yeah, they're selling 8 million One Piece volumes.
10 million
like
One Piece volumes a year.
Like, don't worry about that.
They're fiscally sound.
It's a better economic move than just keeping it the way it is.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
They're nowhere near collapse.
Well, to be fair, the volume sales have been kind of fluctuating over the course of a few years. One Piece has gone down almost every year, but at the same time, this year there was less volumes than norm for One Piece. So there are things that are give and take. And plus, it depends on the arc too. Like I would guess that after Wano Kuni or during Wano Kuni next year, there'll probably be a spike in volume sales because Wano Kuni, apparently, folks in Japan are loving it as a whole because, of course, they understand a lot of like the nooks and crannies, that kind of stuff. So, like, I guarantee there's gonna be a spike in Wano Kuni. A spike in volume sales.
Does that metric count digital sales?
I think. I think it's Japan only. But I think it's Japan both digitally and
isn't Shonen Jump worth more than Marvel?
Marvel Comics, no.
Yeah, I'm about to say what the fuck?
Not.
Yeah.
I'm about to say what the fuck? Wait a minute now.
Whoa! How much do you reckon it cost to buy Shonen Jump? A couple of bill?
Yeah.
Yeah,
crazy
probably.
They're fine. They're not collapsing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, they're fine.
Their IPs
they're
worth so much
fine,
money.
but like there's still things to worry about, obviously.
They're just moving to the future, dude.
No, that 100%. Okay, so what does this mean for the community and using scans?
I was about to ask that.
Using scans,
not much.
Not much.
Yeah.
It would have to take either a super conscious effort by the fans to do the right thing,
and
which is like you can't force people to do anything.
Right?
Yeah.
So that it's hard to do.
On the positive, it'll like make us the like content creators our job easier to go back and look at
volumes,
stuff.
look at official stuff.
So the knowledge that comes out of us is
more accurate.
Instead of using scans and stuff. So that's another.
Though I will say that ultimately speaking, like when it comes to like the YouTube side of things, it's like there's already like an uptake in like you may want to watch your 6, buddy. So it's like okay, well you want to watch your 6 more often, and then that's why. You know, you have some cats like Raj. I think Chibi is even thinking about it too, where it's like, you know, you kind of want to move over to like a Monday. I mean, for me, like I'm already late, so it is what it is. Like, I come over.
Right. Exactly. This doesn't affect Cole at all.
That's right. But also, if you want to, but I'm always early on time on Twitch. So
right.
Shit. You know, it's a whole different platform.
It's tough because of this move. for a moment, I'm like, oh, man, should I go to Mondays because
I
they're
feel
making
you.
this
I
conscious
feel you,
effort?
Brago.
But then it's just
Dude,
like
if
I'm gonna
enough
get spoiled. I know I'm gonna get spoiled if I wait
Dude,
the
Brago,
entire
Yeah,
week.
that's the problem.
that's my
Yeah,
problem
that is
too,
the
bro.
risk.
I almost get spoiled with the way it is now, bro.
Right.
You know, like with just
you do it in
spoilers.
the evening, right? You do it in the evening.
Yeah, that's what I'm
By
saying.
then,
Man.
it's just it's tough. It's tough with.
Because
Yeah,
I'm looking at it
so-
also because of course we're content creators, but at the end of the day we're also One Piece fans, bro. Like, and I'm not trying to
Right.
get spoiled
Yeah,
on the
100%.
series.
Right.
I mean, of course I'm going to support it, but in terms of making the videos and putting them out or having to wait until Monday to record
3
the
days.
video is going to be
Waiting
the true
3 days
struggle.
to not
Man.
get spoiled.
I would say
3
I'd wait
days,
till
no social
Monday,
media.
with Monday to make a
Here's the thing.
review.
Here's the thing. Yeah, Monday for reviews.
Yeah,
I think
but
is
live
fair.
reaction.
I think that's fair.
It's, you know,
You get a couple days to think about the chapter, so the reviews will be of high
Right,
quality.
right.
Yeah, and,
Like,
and that's
if
and,
you
and
do
that's
a
what I've been
review
trying to
straight
do with
after a
the
reaction,
afterthoughts
like,
stuff
Yes.
on
Yeah.
the channel.
yeah.
I think I'm gonna go out of my way to promote the official.
Oh, no question.
Because
Oh,
they're
yeah, no
trying
doubt,
to.
no
They're
doubt,
trying.
no doubt.
They're
Yeah,
Go
trying.
out of my way.
especially since
Like
they're-
we already do that with like
Yeah,
Monday.
yeah, like, you
with
know,
the
it is
Vision,
what it is.
right?
You know, like me and Viz, like,
Yeah,
yeah,
and-
like, you know, Viz and I, like, we're cool, like, we have an understanding. So, like, it is what it
Okay,
is. So,
do
but-
you
Yeah.
guys think the YouTube community impacted this move as far
Oh, yeah.
as?
So I think
You know, to be honest with you, I think it
I
did.
think they did.
I think it did.
I think it did. I think it did.
They can see
They realize the impact, right?
It's gotta
Yeah.
it's gotta be millions of views a week on
On scans. Yeah.
scans. Like they're trying to fix it.
Because One Piece as a whole
And I know-
has gotten more popular.
I know,
thanks to,
and I know, like, yeah.
I
Because
wouldn't be
if folks
surprised.
want
Like a
spoilers,
great-
like if folks want spoilers and spoil discussions, they can come right here. Now, granted, it could be too like maybe egotistical of us to say, well, like we were like the main cause of it. I think we're probably like a small piece of it overall, because when you because outside of us, people are still going to be reading these things online early anyway.
I mean,
Right.
number one factor is the quality of the manga. That's number one factor.
I don't know, King, because like I have friends at like uni that like weren't that into manga, but
Yeah.
they'd read One Piece every week, and they always read the official. They didn't even know about like scanlation places. So I don't know if like YouTubers are telling people where to go so that people find them easier.
That's what I said earlier about
I
the
would say
cyclical,
it's, no,
it's
I
a
would say it's
cyclical
fairly
nature.
rare. No, I would say it's fairly rare because my issue is okay. I would say because back in the Naruto days, everyone knew where to go. It was like the bases were already there. Like if you look at the scan sites, like sometimes they have their number ups. The numbers, their metrics are like for that week, like hundreds of thousands of people just coming in on like certain days. Like,
King, would you say the anime community is way bigger now than it was?
Oh, it's way bigger.
Oh, no
now. It's way bigger
question.
now. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Without
No
question.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'll
So
tell you what,
would
bro.
you-
Especially when it comes to One Piece, man. Like, it was so hard for me to find people that even would even give One Piece a shot. Like 10 years ago, man. It was
yeah.
a crazy time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people
Because-
transitioning from Naruto and other things, and now they're
Yeah,
into
and
One
Bleach,
Piece, so
Bleach
yeah.
ended too. So.
yeah.
But as a whole, when you look at anime and manga as a whole, it's far more accessible now than it has ever been. Because back in the day,
Sure.
like 10 years ago, you had oh my god, 10 years ago, shit.
There was no option.
No,
There was
10
no
We,
option.
years
we had to
ago.
struggle to watch One Piece, bro. We had to
Yo,
struggle.
bro, you had to struggle with One Piece. You had to go and you had to buy the DVDs, or you had to go to like Barnes and Nobles and you have to like pre-order the volumes or some shit like that. And then of course you're always like at least like a few years behind the actual like Japanese version. And then when the internet started to grow and folks started to put everything online, and people and some stuff are doing for free, watching most stuff are doing for free, it was like, oh shit, like I can read Naruto for free on here. Up to date? Shit, what the fuck?
I think the service idea is good, but I need to see that UI and what they're gonna use.
Yeah,
and
the
I'm
UI
excited
it's
to see what
very
it looks like,
important,
yeah, for
that kind of
sure.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because if it's easy to find what you're looking for and like looking through volumes and shit like that,
Yeah,
then
the
it's,
cu-
then
the
it's gonna-
curation has to be
I think
great.
I think it's gonna pick up steps.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this because this I think is a very good move. Doing like I figure if you're gonna compete with free at some point, you have to be somewhat free yourself if you're the official. So they're actually doing it now, which is a really good move. Definitely a good move. Now they have to extend their reach, and then once they can start doing that, then there'll be a much more even grounds.
If they go more digital, I think this is a way for them to kind of some of the leaks, right? Some of the scanlations, because for music back in the day, with music being a lot of physical copies, we saw like leaks all the time, right?
All the
With
time.
people like
Yeah.
leak music. I think now with them going more digital, we may see it where the scans may slow down, and say
If you think about it,
say they come
If
out
you think about it this
Sunday.
way-
If the scans are coming out Sunday, I can wait till Monday.
Yeah.
I can wait.
If you think about it this way, like it's like 3 people in Japan that steal the manga early and spread it everywhere.
Yeah.
That's how crazy this is.
And that's the thing.
Such a small.
They're able to stop this in like a heartbeat if they just say, okay, like we're gonna no more early releases. It's coming on Monday. End of story.
Yeah.
If they do that, then Viz Media is going to explode. Like all the all of the accessibility is going to explode online for Shonen Jump, for Viz. They're gonna boom. But if they haven't done that, and they won't do that, then shit.
Brago and King, let me ask how this is like in terms of so used to releasing it on Friday and whatnot, but what about if they decided to release the chapter at the same time that it does in Japan? So let's just say in Japan it comes out on Monday or on Monday like at 12, so we get it on Sunday at around 12.
That's what they said they're doing. Yeah.
So would that impact a decision for you, like having to wait 2 days instead of 3 days?
It has to be the same. It has to be the same time.
Yeah.
Otherwise people
Yeah.
Exactly.
the same.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it'll be the same time because I think the ultimate thing like because like I feel like like if it comes out like because they're like a day ahead, I think. So it's like if it comes out like whenever it comes out there, it has to come out at the same time here, essentially speaking.
Which would be like Sunday around the middle of the day.
So yeah, exactly. So like if it comes out on Sunday rather than Monday, if they're able to do that like right then and there, then and it comes out at both times at the same time. So no early releases, then that will help out Viz tremendously. That'll help out Shonen Jump tremendously in the long run because what is the need for these guys to then steal the early? Because there's no early anything.
Exactly.
It's just okay. Well, let's go right where the better quality is, which of course is gonna be the Viz Media.
They're stealing like shipments before they get on the streets. They're not stealing like early copies.
Yeah.
They're stealing like shit off.
So
the
then
truck
just
on the way to the
shut
stores.
that shit down before we even get there, bro. Like no
They're trying.
shipments.
What
No
about if the
shipments
person
until
driving?
Sunday, bro.
What if the person
You can't.
driving the
It's
truck
a
is the
logistical
one
nightmare.
like the truck driver is the One Piece plug?
That's
Okay,
what I'm saying.
Pretty much.
because then you have to think about how scan that shit. Whereas when it comes to Viz Media, they probably have the actual like online panels themselves to work on as soon as possible.
They get it the Monday the week before. That's when they get it.
Right.
Viz gets
Okay.
it.
Things are gonna change.
So-
Things are gonna change for sure because I think it's gonna be less of that. There's gonna be less shipment.
Yeah.
Right, it'll be
This is the
less
thing,
of
though,
it,
it's-
but it won't. But unless they actually pull the plug on it completely, then it'll never stop.
Yeah, then if they don't pull the plug on like physical,
But the thing is, if it's
Yeah,
less
we'll
of it,
keep
you
on.
can probably monitor it a bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
We just all I have to do is make it economically unviable for scanlators to run,
Yeah.
because otherwise they're not going to do it.
right. And then
Like, why would
so what
like,
happens
if
is
there's no
then
money in it, why do it? Yeah.
so then what happened in the future is that okay, so for let's say for like other countries like some Arabian countries or some African countries that can't access this shit, okay, fine, like they'll still do that, but at the end of the damn day, it'll be after the actual official drops rather than before.
Yeah.
all right. So
It was a
I
good
think
discussion.
it's a good move, good discussion. We'll see how it affects the community.
That's a good move.
We should.
It's a great
I think it's on all of us to push the product.
For sure.
For
Oh
sure.
hell yeah.
I mean, I'm
It was
gonna
a brand deal.
I'm gonna read Dr. Stone.
That's all I was
and a couple
saying.
other them just because they're on the service. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be
So
Alright,
what-
time out.
what-
I'm not gonna spend fucking time with Dr. Stone, my nigga. But I mean,
What I was- What I was saying with this is that is this bridging the gap in which eventually we may have YouTubers that are sponsored, in which they can actually
Yeah,
show
sponsored by
they can
Viz.
show the panels and then they have like a code. If you sign up using this code, you get a discount for a couple weeks or something like that. I feel like that'd be in their best
Yeah, that's
interest
what
to
they
do
have to
that.
do.
yes,
Yeah.
100%, man.
They're behind, but they're catching up.
It's
They're realizing
like
it.
I'm surprised I haven't done it
Because
with
they do
Roger.
the
He's on
Vince
the
thing,
straight
right?
now.
They do
No,
the
okay,
don't-
okay,
Yeah.
no, okay. I will tell you here, not personally, because like I've worked like they're really good dudes.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, there is a distinct difference between Viz and Shonen Jump Japan. Shonen Jump Japan, they're on a whole different mindset than Viz. All right,
But yeah,
they're still
I agree
old
with
school
that.
in Japan. They're still hyper old school, and so this change is a big change because I'm surprised that Shonen Jump even allowed that shit. Considering
Exactly.
how
So this
people
means
in Japan.
this means that they're coming around because they recently had
Yeah.
some big YouTube event for Japan, right? For Japan YouTubers, I heard
Mhm.
recently. Right? So I feel like they're starting to realize the impact of YouTubers, and if you can get YouTubers on board with the official translations, it's like then you can kind of curb some of this scanlation.
And if they want to expand in the West, they have to embrace
100%. You gotta embrace the culture, and YouTube is a huge part of the culture.
A lot of them don't want to do that because they have this stigma of fuck the West in a general sense, like that shit. It's our stuff.
Well, I think. Well, I think after the success of My Hero in the West, right, and then how it's kind of translating to sales, it's like you got to start looking at translating some of.
Dude,
I think even after Naruto,
part of the catalyst we might but specifically because My Hero is dominating right now in the West.
It is.
But yeah,
it is. Yes,
well,
that is true.
Japan business is changing in general.
Yeah.
Like, look at Nintendo. They finally lifted the creators club.
Because they realize
this shit. On
YouTube. Yeah. They're coming around.
Japan's taking its time to come around.
They're coming
around, boys. They're
coming around. It's taking,
so
8 years.
We're going to move on to the power scale.
Now, last time we did this, it got a little heated.
It was a shit show last
time. Got a little crazy.
Because you have Crocodile in the wrong spot, bro.
Because we're gonna put some rules in because it's gonna get heated, it's gonna get crazy. Now, the rules are, one at a time, let's all scream over each other. Because no one likes that. Keep the screaming to a minimum. 2 characters will be selected by me and Eric.
How's Crocodile
we're not having 5 characters.
What the fuck is that? We're
not King. Come on. You're already disrespecting the first one.
My bad.
All right. It's a tier. Please remember this. It's a tier, so there is a top and bottom on said tier. It doesn't mean it's in order or whatever. It's a tier of strength. It's not like it's a specific number attached to it.
Yes.
So remember that, and let's keep it interesting. Keep it civil.
Now, Christian,
let's get too crazy.
We've been saving these 2 characters for a special event.
Exactly. But we'll mention the first character first. We are going to scale the man, the myth, the legend, Blackleg Sanji.
Ooh, okay.
Now, we look at the scale, Christian. We look at the scale.
Alright. We can immediately say, not in middle tier. Alright?
Yes,
immediately. Immediately ignore the middle tier.
He's high tier.
Yes. King already declaring it.
Okay.
King declaring low high tier. Now, let's talk feats for our man Sanji.
Now, King, give us your feats.
Oh, okay. This is a cakewalk. So, we're talking post time skip. Well, we start off with
100%.
Okay, fine. So easy. Post time skip. We're starting off with Sanji being able to use fire underwater, just like Luffy can. Be able to actually grill things and do damage in the water. He can move underwater underneath, like I think it was 5,000 meters of water pressure. Now I know a lot of folks want to say that that's not
the main returns.
Okay, so here's the thing. So I know folks want to say that's water pressure, that shouldn't matter, but there's too much evidence in the story to indicate that it does matter. Now I'm not saying that gives us a statistic on how powerful he is right then and there, but it just shows you that Sanji is a lot. He's gained a lot of durability over the course of his training. Whereas pre-time skip, Kurobi did that to Sanji. He got organ damage, and now we're seeing Sanji. He's able to...
The whole Kurobi thing was more to do with the difference in the fast changing pressure.
Okay, yeah, but it's still the fact that he changed the water pressure. Fair enough.
We accept the feat.
Or not only that too, but Robin stopped Zoro from going out because Zoro's gonna die if he went out on the 8,000 meters of water pressure. So Robin stops him doing that.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And then on top of that, Garp, when he went there, he thought that he was gonna die when he was going to Fisherman Island. I mean, again, they part of the reason why the journey was so dangerous was because of the water pressure. But either way, then you have him being able to use Skywalk. And if you've noticed, he has shown where Zoro has been using more Ogis. Sanji's been using more I can never say proper name, but devil leg. Yeah, devil leg, but Diable. Yeah, I always butcher it, so I'm not even gonna bother. Just devil legs, bro. Yeah. But he showed y'all do it. People say that. The French guys come out ne parlez-vous français. You do not know American. I'm bro, listen, leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone. All
Yeah.
Either
Okay,
way.
yeah.
So he showed the poetry spectrum, but on top of that, he showed a new memory in Fisher Island called Hell's Memories. So he has a new actual state where his whole body is on fire, and he one-tapped water
King,
into his body flames.
Would you say that was introduced in Thriller Bark?
In a gag way, yeah,
Hell's
because
Memories?
especially in the anime too, and also in the manga too. Like his body's still scalding as he's like staring at Abu Salom like the entire time. Like he's still emitting heat. So they just brought it to the next level. So he can actually have his whole body on fire, and then he can one tap as something as big as Watatsume in flames.
Question for you, King.
Yes, sir.
How fast is Sanji?
I think Sanji's way faster than Zoro. Probably as fast as maybe Gear 2 Luffy, but not as fast as Gear 4 Luffy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, the whole bullet thing in Whole Cake Island, what are your thoughts on that?
Well,
getting caught.
That I think is fine because like Katakuri, he can see the future, and like basically like what we see with Luffy, we see with Sanji for like that one instant. So Luffy can dodge Katakuri's attacks, well, so can Sanji.
Sure.
It is what it is.
But we're talking about the
pudding thing
when he was running away and he got shot.
Carrying
Luffy got shot.
Yeah, no, he was carrying Luffy. Like, that's fine. I mean, Sanji was like trying to have.
And the whole EGG comment. What do you think about that?
That's nothing because again, like Sanji was able to time bullets to the face with putting shot several times. He just dodged them easy.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter.
So you're saying he was too preoccupied about?
Because like we see it several times where I mean, because it's like Cat saying, "Well, Zoro got tagged by nails." Like, well, he did. Like, so what? Okay. So it's like that's not really a big deal there. I mean,
so all right. So give us your best speed feat and then your best power feat.
So the best speed feat for Sanji is arguably the oven. But you could also say him running.
Blitz, yeah.
But you could also say from a travel standpoint, him running from the middle of Dressrosa to Greenbit, to save Nami and company from Don Flamingo.
Yep.
And then his best endurance feat was when he was able to fight against Virgo, even though his body was already fucked up previously because of Chopper. So he couldn't move properly at all. And he still.
What are your comments about the leg crack? What are your comments about that?
No, well, the leg crack is fine. Actually, I think it's a plus for negative.
It's a plus.
Yeah, because
he didn't break it fully.
No, well, not in that too, because his body was already damaged significantly because of the whole Chopper thing. He couldn't move properly when he was on. I think they were riding. They were riding Brownbeard. Sanji couldn't move properly at all until he heard what's his face until he heard Tashigi cry. So he was already severely damaged, and then while he was severely damaged, the right hand man of Virgo couldn't land a solid shot on Sanji at all. Yeah, he fractured his leg, but even still with the fractured leg, he was still fitting off Virgo's kicks. So a healthy Sanji is going to be able to take out Virgo. Like that's why I put him in high tier.
And the best power feat.
The best power feat is him one tapping Watatsume because that was an inflated Watatsume, and until Zoro showcased the Pika feat, Sanji had more DC air effect than Zoro did.
Okay, so we've looking at the high rather.
Yeah.
Look at the list.
We got the list out here. Virgo, Burgess, Rob Lucci, CP0, Oven. Do we feel like this is an does the group think it's an appropriate section, or is there an argument for high tier? Can anyone muster an argument for high tier?
I have an argument for top because.
Wait, time out. Time out. Wait, hold on. Why is Jinbei in high? What?
We talked about this.
King, he's the only character in the story that has legitimate emperor feats.
What? No.
What?
Except for Alchemy.
Oh, come on, bro. That's wild.
Vagabond Drill, Bokanaka Inu, Absolute Weapon.
Cognac.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait. So you fought against Akainu? That was a fight?
He blocked
him.
Oh, wait, all right. He has better emperor feats than Luffy does.
What?
Bro, Luffy has not fought an emperor, really.
Oh, well, Jinbei has, so what do you
He did not fight an emperor, bro.
Like, come on, bro. This is insane.
What was the
The Australian duo of devastation, bro.
What was a vagabond drill? What was that?
He pushed her off the ship. Congratulations.
And then ran away.
Okay, King.
Okay. Wait, why is Ivankov not here?
I'll give you the real answer. It's because of Jinbei in the water. That's the real answer.
Why does that matter?
Jinbei in the water.
You have him at the same tier as Sabo and Rayleigh, bro.
Yeah, because Jinbei in the water is absolutely
fine. Do not bring up Rayleigh. King, do not bring up Rayleigh.
Marco and Katakuri? No. Dude, Christian.
Dude, Jinbei's
It's a tier. King,
no.
King,
Like,
it's
I'm
a
not
tier.
looking at I'm
King-
not looking at Erica now. I'm looking at Christian, bro. You should know better.
Yes?
You should know
About
better,
what?
bro. That's insane.
About what?
You can't put
Yo,
Jinbei
you'll
on the
see-
same tier as Marco,
Bro,
Katakuri,
Bro,
Hard
calm
Luffy,
down.
and Sabo.
Calm down.
What about Law?
Magellan is there. we rate the OP broken abilities. Now, Jinbei in the water might be the strongest character in One Piece in the water.
Wait.
I don't know.
What
I
do you
don't
think
know.
about
Slow
that?
down.
Okay.
Did you think about that?
Slow down.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Okay,
that.
Who's better? Who's better than Jinbei in the water?
I think Shanks could beat Jimmy in the water.
Yeah, and Shanks
Absolutely.
is god tier.
I think any
Absolutely.
strong
What do you say about
character that
that?
doesn't have a dump food can beat
I
Jimmy in
think
the water.
Aokishi can beat him in the water, and he's not done for you. He's nice. He's just freezing over. Jinbei, you're done. Sorry, bro. Nah, like it's not
Yeah,
happening.
but that's why he's in
But
high tier.
why are we using him in his like natural element? But like no, a lot of people aren't
Right.
fighting Jimmy.
Because that's a factor. It's a factor.
Because
It's a factor,
pirate
true,
man,
but at the same time,
It's
he
a
has to be
factor.
in that yes element.
Yeah.
Right. It's a factor, and we have to. That's why he got in the tier
Like
itself.
I agree with you.
Him
Like,
on
I agree
land,
with you.
low high tier.
I agree with you
Yeah.
that Jinbei is probably stronger than I would say Sanji and Zoro.
I don't
And
think
then-
so. I really don't think so.
In the water, I would say he's stronger than him, but he has to be in the water. So
Yeah, in the
like,
water. In the water.
Yes,
yeah.
King.
He
It's a
should be
factor.
low
It's still a
IQ.
factor.
What has Sanji done to an emperor, and what has Zoro done to an emperor?
Well, he stopped Dofi, who is a god. So
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Bro, come on.
Okay. The Dofi
Like-
is gone too far.
Because they haven't even stood up against an emperor.
Until you show me a better feat than Vagabond Drill to Big Mom.
bro, that out.
For
Listen,
Zoro.
Of course, dude, Sanji's Hell's Memories is better than that.
Is it? What is
Zoro's 3,000 Worlds is better than that.
it? How so?
do you guys think Sanji and Zoro have an attack that can knock Big Mom off the ship at what the state she was in?
Of course they do.
Yes.
Yes.
They do.
I haven't seen it though.
The real factor, guys, calm down. The real factor of why Jinbei is here is mainly to do with the water. Now, he would be at the bottom of the high tier. We're not saying he's above certain characters. We're saying he's in the tier because of the water factor.
Okay,
which
that's
is
fair.
massive.
I see what
Okay.
you're saying. I
That's
see what you're
fair.
saying, but I see what you're saying. I'll just put him in low high
But
because of it.
my thing
Because
is that-
powerful given a certain condition.
Right. My thing is above water. He's not beating any of those other characters.
Right.
Sure, that's fair.
The Vagabond
But
Drill is great,
water
but
does
it
exist.
did no
Magellan,
damage.
Magellan might be a fight. Magellan might be a fight.
We know it did no damage.
Magellan and Jinbei.
Dude, the
He's
demon
liquid.
poison.
I
The
mean-
demon poison. The demon
It's
poison.
liquid. It's a thing.
The
Fishman
demon.
karate's a thing.
Wait, you think Jimmy can beat Magellan?
No, like I
Maybe.
think
It'll be
I
a
think
fight.
I think
I'll
I think
have to
that's
think
a smack in
about
Magellan's face. Like what are you doing, bro? Like get fucking Venom deep. It's not that-
Whatever. We're not talking about Jinbei here. We're talking about Sanji.
Okay, yeah, I'll put.
Do you think there's a debate? A debate for high tier for Sanji? Do we think there is?
Is
one?
there anyone that thinks he's in a high tier?
Top tier.
Well, that's the thing. Like I was
He-
saying, the
he took out Big
I think
Mom, baby.
Jinbei and
He's
Sanji is a
top tier.
debate. Like I think if like I'll put Sanji at base over Jinbei, right then and there. So if you have Jinbei high tier, that puts Sanji in high tier.
Wait, where's?
But King,
where you got Sanji?
you gotta factor. You gotta factor.
We haven't put Sanji in yet. We're doing.
Oh, okay.
Look at Sanji right now. Yeah.
Like
So-
it makes no sense because
That's the
you have
problem.
Oven and Daifuku in low high tier. Sanji scrap with both of them.
Yeah.
In fact,
Well,
Sanji
yeah.
splits Oven, and then Daifuku and Sanji traded blows. All right, like
Sure.
continuously. So
Low high is kind of crazy because Rob Lucci,
yeah, that's what I'm
CP0.
saying. Fucking Rob
he
Lucci.
should be in high.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Conservative.
It's a conservative estimate.
It's
It's
conservative.
And-
because
and
we
the thing
haven't seen
is-
anything.
How is Ace lower than Jinbei and he already beat him as a rookie?
because I'm not. Water.
Yo,
I keep on going back to the same
Brago, now
point.
you're seeing it, bro.
Oh,
Like,
my bad.
Brago, you're seeing it, bro.
I keep on going back to the same
And
point.
you know, Jinbei's older than Ace was
So?
now. He's had a 2-year time skip. He's got a beard. All right, we've seen Haki from Jinbei.
Wait, you think Jinbei got stronger?
Maybe. I don't know.
Why?
It's possible.
Dude, he fought
Alright,
Ace
Brago,
on land.
Brago, everyone knows when you grow facial hair, you get stronger. That's a fact.
Like, okay, time out. Okay, wait, hold on. You have Jinbei over Ashura Doji, and Ashura Doji could spar with Jack the Drought. So that would imply that you think, like you,
Spar,
like
okay.
you have Jinbei at Jack.
Yeah, but he's
And that's
equal
who's-
to Inuarashi and Nekomamushi. So, what are you gonna say about that?
Okay, Hanska now. But you have Jinbei at Jack's tier.
Sure.
He's around there. I could see Jinbei fight Jack.
And get rocked.
Could you see Sanji fight Zack?
Again,
Jack, could you see
in
Zoro fight
base,
Jack?
I think Sanji does a better job against Jack than Jinbei. I mean, yeah, than Jinbei.
I think Jinbei has more physical feats
like
than Sanji has right now.
Physical feats? No, I think Sanji has
Physical
very good
feats.
striking strength. I mean, I think it's already been shown.
I would say it's
Again,
equal.
all he did was push.
I would say they're equal. on land.
That's all he did. Just push her off
That's
when
not
she was
all
in a
he did,
weakened
though.
state.
That's a feat. No one's done that to an emperor.
Is that really a feat? I mean,
yeah. Dude, did you watch
that's
the
like
anime
yeah, no,
episode? That
okay,
shit
yeah,
was
I saw,
wild.
yeah, it was crazy. But then that's like saying like, okay, well, Nami discharging Zeus underneath Big Mom is a feat. It's like not.
Like, it is
It's an intelligence feat.
It's an intelligence.
It's an intelligence feat.
Shit. But therefore, wait. So do we raise her an entire rank?
Also, Jinbei is far more experienced than Sanji and Zoro.
That's
right?
fair.
Knows way more about the world.
That
And
is
is
me. That is me
karate
stronger.
Master.
Okay, but that,
Intelligence is a factor, King.
Former warlord of the sea. Higher
okay, but
bounty.
that doesn't mean that he's stronger. I mean, i.e., Doflamingo has way more, but Luffy is still superior than Doflamingo in 4.
He'd be at the bottom of high tier. We're not saying he's like equal to Luffy and shit. but
Okay,
he's
like
at the bottom of high
like
tier.
my problem is that because
because it's hard for Lo.
because like again, I think Sanji is like around. I think Sanji can beat Virgo. You know, okay, fine. You know what? Then fuck it. Put Sanji in high tier because this is kind of weird for me. But put him in high tier
So
because
I
Jinbei's
don't
there.
know, King. Jinbei's only there because of the massive multiplier of the water. First time to see.
It's the X factor.
It's the massive X factor of the water. I know Sanji has the raid suit, but we don't know anything
I
about
think
it.
based on that, Sanji should be low
So-
high then.
Low
Yeah.
high,
Yeah,
fine,
so yeah,
low
fine.
high,
Yeah, Sanji's low
Sanji.
high then. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sanji's low high.
All right. Now I know
That's so
we're gonna
awkward.
go-
Yo, put a star next to Jinbei. Put an asterisk there. Seriously, bro. It's like,
All right, we'll put and water next to it.
Well, yeah, because
yeah, fine, fine,
All
fine.
right,
Put
all right.
Jinbei in water, please, because
Next character
Chris, you should
on the
know
list.
better. Guy.
Dude,
Is-
I told you the reason.
Yeah, I
The
know,
water.
but it's
The
so
next-
lackluster.
The next character on the list is Zolo himself.
Low high.
Who would like to do the feats for Zolo?
Yeah, low high.
I mean, I can do it too, but I mean, I guess King and King. You want to just take it over?
Wait for Zoro.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can really put up with it.
Just
Low high. I think he's. I mean, you can make a case for him being either high or low high, but I can't really make. A case
Only
for it.
because Jinbei's there, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
You guys underrate Jinbei. You'll see.
What?
You'll see in Wano. You'll see in Wano. You'll
Like,
see.
look, unless Jinbei's gonna make like an entire title wave, be like, yo, like, I want
Alright, so Zoro's biggest DC feat is the 10 billion fold world against the fucking Pika. We can agree with that.
Right.
Some people want to say that it's not that great of a feat because it's plus the killer bowling, which adds velocity, which adds power. So it's not
no.
actually Zoro's
Ignore that.
own feat.
Like, I see you in the math, but
Which-
just ignore that.
But I'm gonna completely ignore
Yeah,
it.
Zoro cut him.
because-
Zoro cut him horizontally. Then he cut him vertically in a several
Because we're
spots.
not mathematicians here, Christian.
If we were dealing with math, nothing would ever get done. This is anime, alright? So leave your math.
Well,
alone.
I hear that, but I feel like
Yeah.
we gotta factor in some of these things when we start getting
Okay.
into nitty gritty,
Alright.
right?
You do, but not
Do you
too
think
far.
the bowling affected it in any way?
Did you think
Enough
wait,
way.
do you think it helped? Nothing it helped.
I helped him close the
Maybe a bit.
distance,
Yeah,
sure.
exactly.
I don't know about the power of the attack.
Yeah, I don't know about the power of the attack because that's hard to calculate.
I
Because
think throwing someone would help the velocity of the attack, right?
that's true.
You're
but
going too far.
Is Oda thinking that?
Go,
Is Oda thinking
exactly.
that?
You're going-
Okay. I would say
Like,
this.
math matters up to a very, very, very fundamental and basic. Like,
Math only
no,
matters
no.
if the author says it matters.
Exactly. So it's like,
No, right,
okay,
right.
well, like for example, like they walk on the planet and gravity keeps them on the planet, and the story done. Like,
No,
It's like
sorry.
Toriko.
Right, so that's my thing where him throwing Zoro, it doesn't matter as far as because he's not gonna be a different tier because he got thrown.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
But
I think we're all happy with Law.
For the
Like,
longest,
Charles
I argued the Dofi and Luffy thing, where I feel like for Luffy to gain an advantage, he goes high with the King Kong gun. So that was my.
You think gravity affected that?
why wouldn't it?
that was that was
Oh my
that
God.
was more of a symbolic, definitely.
It definitely was
Brago-
symbolic, but that was my.
Brago, I know you love Dofi, alright? But just let it go.
No,
It was not winning.
no, he got double teamed. There's no way.
Alright.
All right.
Luffy had gravity on his side. It was like,
Yeah.
But okay,
That's
like
fine.
okay, like
So we're gonna.
if we could run through some of the feats, I mean, like Zoro So Zoro is what? So Zoro has the best DCP in Dressrosa. He's able to speed with some fodder dudes. In Wano Kuni, we see him in the anime.
The Kuma thing as well.
No. Well, I mean, like, mainly like post time skip.
Yeah.
Post time skip in the anime, he does use Kenboshaki to sense Pika's presence, but in the manga, it's not really shown. Like in the manga, it's maybe there, we're not too sure, but in the anime, it's actually there. Like it's shown, so it could be more filthy. I'm not too sure how that rolls exactly.
Can cut steel.
He cut through steel. That's obvious. He can. Let me see here. We see him.
He faced off against Fujitora twice in Dressrosa, and it's okay.
Well, I mean, they clashed, and Fujitora said, "Sit down," and that was it. It's okay. So he did the air cut afterwards, but Fujitora just got
and then he met him again when the birdcage was closing in. He went right in front of Fuji, and they skipped away from it, and he was okay.
Can't cut the bird cage, uncuttable cage.
But wasn't that only in the anime?
Nah, that was a manga.
Oh, was it a manga?
Well,
No,
yeah.
Everyone was trying to stop the bird cage.
What else is there?
Bird cage.
Beating.
He's very skillful.
Hody underwater, is that a thing?
Yeah, that's some.
Yeah, okay, we'll give it
I mean, it's Hody Jones. He's a fishman. I mean,
King.
What?
King, let me just ask you a quick question about Sanji. What is his deal with his armored haki, and how good is it?
I think it's good, but I don't think it's like as good as Zoro. But at the same time,
is he gonna use it? Is he ever gonna use it?
We're
gonna see it.
He has
at some point.
Well, we see.
I mean, like
we see him use against Judge.
Against the judge.
Yeah, he blocked the spear.
The spear. Was it shiny though?
Well, he was wearing
there's
black.
There's no haki on the boot.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it can be done.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't know.
So.
I don't know if he can. I would assume he can.
Coding.
But let's say hardening.
Okay.
He like we haven't seen that, but he is armor haki regardless.
So,
but that's not his forte. His forte is Kambosha haki.
So Zoro, we're going with low high as well. With Sanji, now potential after Wano. We assume they're going to be in high tier after Wano. Yeah.
We assume they're getting power ups. I mean, we got the raid suit already there.
This is my problem, bro. It's like Katakuri should be in high, son. Like for real.
Whoa, come on.
With the Admirals? Are you out of your mind?
High. Wait. Okay. Why is Garp in high?
Admirals?
Hold on, bro. Why is Rayleigh? Why is Rayleigh in high, bro?
No.
Right,
don't talk about Rayleigh.
Wait, how is Rayleigh in high and Garp in high?
Rayleigh's Christian's issue, alright? I want Rayleigh in high, but Christian...
Rayleigh should definitely be in high.
Rayleigh should be in high, bro. Without question.
Garp...
I've said this multiple times.
Okay.
I need to see some things.
Garp can't be in high.
What are you talking about? Garp and...
Garp, legendary hero of the Navy.
No, switch Garp and Rayleigh, son.
Competed with Roger.
Oh my god.
Back in the day.
With 8. Back in the day, so it goes down.
If you look at current,
I think that's fair.
Rayleigh could swim through the entire combat belt to get to where they were. This man could fight against Kizaru and actually fight against Kizaru for a period of time.
So could Luffy.
Kizaru. His Kaboshaki is so good to where not only where he fight against Kizaru, but also he sensed the entire island when Luffy was, and he knew which creatures were showing up back then. Back then, bro.
You're not going to be able to change his mind on Rayleigh.
You can't change my mind. What I need to see is some sort of crazy DC feat.
Bro,
he is on the board.
Why does the DC feat matter?
Yeah, DC doesn't matter.
Because he has to compete with the Admirals.
DC,
the Admirals have crazy Logi shit.
Right, but Rayleigh combated that with with observation haki.
Right.
He was getting sweaty. He was getting tired.
Okay, because he was out of shape.
Luffy did equally as well.
No, he was out of shape, but then they said, "Yo,
exactly,
we would need more forces to bring you in."
Kizaru being a troll.
All right.
Okay. You know, so the more we know about this, the more I think Kizaru knows about Rayleigh's partner, who is Shaki, and knowing that if he really tried to bring Rayleigh down, he would have to take Shaki down as well.
Exactly.
No,
Captain of the Rocks pirate Shaki. All right.
Rayleigh tagged Kizaru, right? He tagged Light. He did.
Sure.
Yeah, but you could argue that Luffy did equally as well against Fujitora.
Come on, bro.
You could argue that he pushed him back. The gravity thing did no damage.
That means that Luffy is beating Fujitora in Gear 3rd.
Not true.
No,
That's why there are different tiers.
No.
That's why there are different
Time out.
tiers.
We have to roll this back like 15 paces. Hold on, time out. Dude,
Fujitora had Luffy's stronger brother on his back foot the entire time.
Like,
This is like
Back
trying,
foot.
this
I
is
don't know
like
about
trying to unravel a snake's nest with the amount.
There's so much going on.
Just consider this. Oda said himself that when it came to all the fishermen in Fisherman Island, both Rayleigh and Shanks would have knocked them all out with one Conqueror's Hockey wave. Both Rayleigh and
here's the thing
Shanks.
I have.
He's comparing Rayleigh to fucking Shanks, bro.
Dude, do you believe that Rayleigh in Prime, right? Rayleigh Prime,
Yes.
was he on the same tier as Admirals?
Yes.
Yeah. Not even. I think he's above.
No question.
Well then why? Well then how is Marco even competing with Rayleigh?
Marco,
That's to compete.
I think Marco.
Roger and Whitebeard had to be
Because
rivals. How
because
come
we're talking about
Marco
Prime
is
days.
shit?
Prime and now are two different characters. So,
Exactly.
Right. So
No.
Garp now,
Factor in age,
Garp now
figure
is
it
just a
out here.
brute. He's a brute. He's raw strength. Comes in there. That's it. Rayleigh is refined.
Garp Prime on Emperor level.
No,
Garp Prime's Emperor level.
Rayleigh's like a jewel, and Garp is like a dying tree. No, stop that, bro.
Come on, King.
No.
I don't think we
Don't
can't have.
disrespect
I
Garp,
think
alright?
Garp is not in a different tier than Rayleigh though. He's not.
At the bare minimum, fine.
All right, I'll explain Christian's theory. All right, so he thinks that Garp in Prime was Emperor level, and he thinks that Rayleigh in Prime was Admiral level. They both minus a tier because of age.
And there you go.
That's his math.
Garp is Emperor level. How is he Emperor level?
Dude,
He fought against
Garp is
Roger.
not beating Mihawk, bro.
Wait.
He's on the same tier as Mihawk.
No, he's not
okay,
beating
no,
him,
no,
but they're in the same tier.
Wait, Eric and
He's on
Christian.
the same tier.
When we
Yeah.
go back through the history of One Piece, they're gonna say that Smoker
Yes.
fought Luffy and courted him several times.
Exactly.
We don't know that. From the legends we have about Garp, that's the information we have.
It's like,
we know that-
Straight up.
We know that
We know
Roger
that
didn't
Gold
get
Roger
caught.
said.
Yeah.
Well, we know that Gold
Sure.
Roger said that like we were at each other's throats at death's door, like several times. The same thing can be said for Luffy and Smoker, mainly pre-time skip. Without question, you could say that. Without question, you could say that. Absolutely.
But then we've also got the Rocks Pirates feats for Garp as well.
We've also got
Wait, the Rocks Pirates feats?
What are the
Portrayal,
feats?
get fine.
Yeah,
But
he was named the hero.
Just
from
that
the
he
Rocks
was responsible
Pirates.
for them for their downfall, right?
Disbanding. Exactly.
Responsible.
How
That
can we
could
ignore
mean a
that?
lot of things.
It's
It doesn't
flavor
mean.
to what
It
Oreo-
definitely doesn't
the
mean.
hero of the
It
Navy.
definitely doesn't mean Garp fought Whitebeard, Kaido, Big Mom.
But
No.
here's my problem. If Garp isn't that strong, why is he remembered more favorably than past admirals?
Because he was the only
he's
one because he's the only one that cornered Goldie Roger successfully over the course of his journey, as far as we know.
Yeah.
All right, fine. But Goldie.
So he had to at least
But
compete
Goldie
with him.
Roger still escaped. Goldie Roger still did his thing. Again, like for example, we see all the time. Why was someone like
but
Blackbeard?
you can flip that on-
Why is someone like Blackbeard, right? Who just got the Yami, or who just got the Goro? His crew is stacked.
Yeah.
He chooses to run away from Akainu. It's like at that point in time,
Yeah.
it's like him and Akainu could definitely scrap. In fact, I'll argue that given how he just got Whitebeard's power, he probably could beat Akainu at that point in time. Honestly, honest to God. But
Maybe.
he chose to run away regardless because
Maybe.
that's not what they wanted to deal with right now.
All right.
King,
It happens all the time.
We could say, King, you could say the same thing about Luffy. Luffy escaped Big Mom, but at what cost? You could say the same thing. We don't know what happened. So we
Well,
have to
Jimmy
compare
was held
favorably to
back because
Garp.
of the whole Fishman thing, and then
Exactly, you
they
can't,
all got
like-
lucky. I mean, the cost was for them. Well, they lost Pedro.
Maybe Roger got
They
lucky
lost
multiple
Pedro,
times.
that's
We
really-
know Roger was lucky.
Well, they lost
We
Pedro.
know Roger was lucky against Shiki.
That's a really good point. Yeah.
What happened there?
Well,
So-
that's maybe luck. That could be. I'm okay. Well,
dude, that's what I mean. Like you can't.
right? Yeah,
goes
but
both
what I'm
ways.
saying is, like,
It
if you
goes
look at
both
it, like,
ways.
yeah, but what you're doing is that you're taking the past events of this person,
Yeah.
and then you're applying them fully now, or at least to an extent. You're
No,
only
I'm not.
downgrading once
To
now,
an extent, sure.
right? But then
You could say the same thing about Whitebeard.
No. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. I would say that we know because Oda just revealed that Whitebeard was he had the tie the strongest even back then, right?
Yeah.
But Roger was
Yeah.
Pirate King, and we know that in the story it was stated that the only man that could be on Roger's level was Whitebeard. So Whitebeard and Roger in story are totally on the same level. I'm putting Rayleigh on the same level as Garp back then, at the bare minimum.
So is he fighting Rayleigh when he runs into Roger?
No, because he's listen. It's not just Garp. It's Garp and like a whole host of motherfuckers, bro. It's Garp and his troops. And yeah, he's a Marine.
Who knows?
Well, and his troops, yeah, because Navy troops are relevant.
Dude, like vice admirals, like I'm telling you, like it probably just wasn't freaking like Garp standalone, like soul man on like a raft against the whole Roger pirates. Like no, I highly doubt that.
All I'm saying,
bro.
I think it's implied that Garp and Sengoku was out here.
Yeah, but at least a couple of times Garp must have been by himself, and with some other soldiers, of course.
He's
but I don't think it was always
John's in jail.
And
the thing is, right, but Garp is not beating Roger and really.
No, I'm not saying he's beating him
by himself. He's getting low diffed.
I'm saying Garp could compete with Roger. That's all I'm saying.
And plus, on top of that, maybe Roger's like not really. All right, like maybe
we don't know that, King.
Hey, of course you don't know that, but what I'm saying is that what we do know is that Garp
is that he's a legendary hero of the Navy.
What we do know is that Garp is synonymous when it comes to power with Whitebeard, and Whitebeard is given the title of the strongest man in the world. Okay,
sure.
Okay, that Goldie Roger actually meant Goldie Roger and Whitebeard. They're parallels. Garp is there, but it's tricky because we know that Garp and Roger they scrapped. But we don't know at what point in time in their journey they scrapped, number one. And then number two, when you see Whitebeard, like Whitebeard that we saw, like I like Garp, but Garp's not fuck with that one.
King, here's the thing. I'm giving Garp the positive headcanon, and you're giving him the negative headcanon. That's the only difference.
I'm giving Rayleigh the positive headcanon.
Well, whatever the difference is.
Like, man, look.
Like,
either way.
Enough about Rayleigh and Garp.
Yeah, fair enough.
We're done with the power scale. That's enough.
All right. So Sanji and Zoro high low.
Sanji and Zoro high low.
That's right. All right.
The official being Zolo, of course.
Yes.
Zolo.
Low.
Lower.
All right. So
Podcast Awards is next. Who will win?
Podcast Awards. Christian, you got the results.
Yes, I do.
Nice and quick. So we can get to the multitude of questions.
We've got heaps of questions.
I know Brago's on a timer. If he needs to go, whatever, you know.
I mean, can you say for the awards, dude? Are you good for time?
Yeah, I got a little time.
Okay. All right, awards. First up, we got 340 results. I think that's a good result for our audience.
Scientific, I guess.
Kind of. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's a good result. 440 responses. I like it. All right. First up, first category, most cancerous comment of the year award. Number 4, with 13% of the vote, character development. Quote unquote character development. Number 3, with 15%. Fake tension. Most cancerous comment. All right. Number 2, 30% of the vote, plot convenience. And number 1, most cancerous comment of the year, with 36% of the vote, plot armor.
Congratulations to Plot Armor.
Congrats.
You were indeed the most cancerous comment that people said during the year.
All right. Some funny answers that people could put in.
Yep.
Every Cole and Brago live stream.
Oh, okay.
Goddamn.
That's a pretty funny answer. Someone put that. Another one. Okiku was a man. That's pretty.
Listen, man. 5% chance. I'm telling you. I'm fucking telling you.
And another funny answer. Zoro is stronger than Luffy.
That's pretty cancerous.
That's pretty cancerous. That's, yeah. Best meme of the year award. With in fourth place with 4% of the vote, Big Meme. With third place with 10% of the vote, the what face scene in chapter 920 something.
That's when they react to Luffy being in the prison.
The new Robin face. Yeah. Number 2 with 17% of the vote. 17% of the vote. Alanji Linsmoke. Best meme of the year.
No.
And smashing the results for best meme of the year with 60% of the vote. Baby Shark. Congratulations. Congratulations, King of Lightning.
King of Lightning wins.
King of Lightning wins the best meme of the year.
In fact, Eric is slowly making this merch material.
People didn't like the first one, alright? So we gotta go back to the
Yeah,
drawing board.
okay, no, like they liked it, but almost weird on the inside.
It wasn't appropriate for Baby Shake.
Yeah, no, well, like the new one's gonna be sexy.
We'll figure it
like,
out.
like the new one, yeah, we're going Simpson style. But listen, bro, like, here, man, listen, man, people, my friends told me like, yo, like you
Is
have
this
like
your acceptance speech?
yeah, it is. My friends told me like, yo, like you have like 400 or 500 upvotes on Reddit. I'm like, yeah, of course, yeah, bro. Like, oh yeah, the baby chick happened. Like, fucking course it happened, bro. Like, it doesn't. Like, people actually came like, no, we're talking about Luffy's gonna no, you're fucking throttled, bro. Tired of that shit. Sorry.
All right. Some funny answers. Some people put in. Don't follow memes created by low-level reading comprehensions dumbasses in the YouTube community.
All right.
Okay.
And another funny answer. Why is Lanji listed as a meme? It's true that he sucked this year.
All right, there you go.
So there's some funny answers for best meme of the year.
Disrespectful. Jesus.
I had a good laugh at that one. All right, chapter of the year award.
The big one.
Oh, I'm looking
The
forward
big
to this
one. 9% of the vote. Snake Man versus Katakuri.
What chapter? Give us the chapter number.
Fair.
895.
Yeah.
Number 3 with 11% of the vote. 923. Luffy gets one shot by Kaido.
People enjoying that chapter.
People enjoyed that chapter.
Yeah, great job.
Number 2 with 18% of the vote. 925. Blackbeard's new design. Moria, Mihawk.
Yeah,
all that
that's
kind of stuff.
fire, but come on, it's over. It's over.
Number
You
1.
know what it is.
Number 1 chapter of the year with 35% of the vote. 907. Shanks with the Elder Stars.
That's right.
Of course.
That's fucking right.
Of course. Best chapter
Like you
of
can't,
the year.
bro. Like, you just
Where was that? Where was 903?
It didn't make it, dude.
Really?
People didn't vote for it.
It
That's
had a
crazy.
couple of votes.
Ah.
Not many.
What about 908?
Didn't make it.
I'll pull up the numbers. Hang on, give me a second.
Yeah, they're all like 7%, 5%.
Wow.
Huh.
So around
I thought
that,
903 would definitely be up
Yeah,
there.
same. And 908 too, man.
No.
Yeah, but the fact that but I'm actually happy to that honestly like when was the last time so old to actually make an entire fucking chapter just to fight, just to Katakuri. Like I'm not gonna lie, man. When Katakuri was tightrope walking through the Black Mamba, look at the this motherfucker.
Yeah, that was.
That's pretty
This
hard.
man
yeah,
adapted
yeah.
so quick. I'm like, it's
So
crazy.
people like the 5 chapters.
That
That's
chapter
what
was
you got to
crazy.
remember that. People like the 5 chapters.
People like the big reveal stuff.
Shit, Luffy's
mine-
bounty at 1.5.
Yeah, bro.
I'm surprised that folks actually rated the Blackbeard thing over the Baby Shake. That's surprising.
It's
Yeah.
it's recent, dude. It's
That's true.
recent.
It's a
Yeah.
recent one.
So-
That's a good
so-
point.
Probably.
921. Jack gets cut. Kaido is a dragon. Got 8 votes at 3%.
There's just no way
Where's
with
the,
how hyped
903?
903 was with that like took over the community. I saw people making videos.
Dude,
out of
yeah,
some big
bro.
videos and
Yo, 903 was insane. I mean, 907 broke Reddit, but 903.
Yeah, 903 was insane. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, about
Yeah.
to say because
I
like
think 903
Shanks,
gets overshadowed.
anything that
Yeah,
Shanks
903
does is like it's over.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
fast.
once
That's
Shanks
a
is
good
over,
we
it's
point.
done.
Look,
Dude,
Yeah.
I'll put it this way. The pie chart is so small I can't select it. So that's how many.
90 really 903. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Didn't rank.
Ah,
Rank
wow.
Oh, it did. Hang on.
That's
I found
crazy.
it. All right.
Because
Yeah,
Shanks,
that's
Shanks was
cool.
in 903 as well, right?
All right. It
Yeah.
got 903 got 8%. 8% of the vote at 20.
Yeah, it was
votes.
5th. So it was 5th.
All right, we found it. There it is. 20 people voted for it,
Okay.
and it was 8%.
Bro, when
8%.
when you start a chapter with Kaido and Big Mom discussing something, you know it's gonna be good, man. You know it's gonna be some great.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
907.
yeah.
So 907 won by landslide.
Yeah,
Got
100%.
6 times more than 903. So
This
Yeah.
man was showed the
With
Goro
35% of the vote.
Emu. It was like, what the
Shanks.
fuck's happening?
Shanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
even the plot
you,
callbacks
you
to
also
Neil's
you also
Guard,
had
man.
yeah.
That was
You also
great
had
stuff.
Rob Lucci in there as
Lucci,
well.
She was hype.
The rocks,
All right.
rocks revelation. Good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, the rocks are in there as well.
Congratulations to Shanks. You won this award, and we knew you would. So congratulations to you.
Yeah.
All right. The next category: How good was One Piece this year? 0.6% said it was 2 out of 5. 5% said it was 3 out of 5. 27% said it was 4 out of 5, and 66.6 said it was 5 out of 5. People loving One Piece this year.
Where do you guys rate
It was a
this
phenomenal
year?
year. It's one of the best years. I think it's the best year since 2010.
In a while.
For
It's
this
a
series.
great year, a fantastic
Yeah.
year. I know people try to
All right.
shit on the whole kid.
It's a
and all
great-
that shit. But,
yeah.
It was a great year.
It was fun. It was a great year, man.
I mean, a lot of people voted for Snake Man versus
That was a
Katakuri for
great
best character of
chapter,
the year,
bro.
Great
so,
chapter.
No.
Yeah.
That was after
people still
yeah,
love
when
it,
when Luffy used Snake Man Katakuri was fucking Black Mamba, all that shit.
Yeah.
I loved the
Yeah.
finale of Whole Cake too, man. 902, that was really-
Katakuri became the fucking donut. It was a this man
Katakuri
became the
became the
donut,
demon?
son. Yo, that was great.
The
That was beautiful,
the
man.
demon
I
thing.
love that fucking chapter.
Yeah.
All right. Time for the big award. Guest of the year.
Dritz.
Third place. Third place with 13% of the vote. Mr. Brago D in third place.
There we go.
Respectable third place.
Respectable.
Respectable. All right. In second place with 17% of the vote. Our man, Mr. King Recon.
Oh, my.
Second place. Now, in first place with 59% of the vote.
Rigged.
Now, is it was
Dritz,
was
bro. Yo,
there cheating
Dritz,
going
bro.
on? Was there hacking?
Yo,
We
Dritz is
don't
flexing
know.
hard on Twitter, son. He's like, yo, yeah.
Did,
Me.
White privilege.
Did the Russians help King? Did
We
King
don't know.
buy the
What do you
Russians
mean,
to
bro?
help
The
him?
winner, of course, Mr. King of Lightning, Guest of the Year.
Oh my god, I'm so
2018.
shocked. Oh my god, what do I say? Oh my god, like I want to thank,
King
I
of
want to
Lightning
thank
wins.
like my mom, my dad for making this happen, my brother, my family, just being there. I want to thank God, you know, because without God, you know, of course, go to
you
like
wanna-
it wouldn't be possible.
Now-
you know, I just
King, we are preparing a trophy for you. Unfortunately, all the parts have not come yet,
fuck nigga,
but we will be sending you a trophy
my niggas.
at
Let's
some
go.
point.
Nice.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Now, for the most important category of how strong is Shanks, 100% of people said he was the God
Here
King.
it is.
So there you go.
Beautiful.
100%.
100% of people said Shanks is the
Did
God
they
King.
factor in that scar or no?
There was multiple options, and God King was 100%.
Yeah.
Whatever
I remember
happens to Shanks, pre-ascension doesn't matter. Once he ascended,
Ascension.
Pre-ascension? Did he
Yeah,
become a
yeah,
Yonko over
Exactly.
over like 13 years ago?
that was all pre-ascension, bro.
Oh,
Shanks is
okay.
God King. Alright?
Okay.
Shanks
Once he
is
ascended, it was
indeed
over. It's like he became untouchable.
I mean,
Yeah.
that was pre-Blackbeard Ascension too. Hey.
Bro, walk
We
on water,
have-
swim through land. It was what.
We have a shitload of questions. Now, Braga, are you able to stick around for the ton of questions, or do you need
I
to
got 10 minutes.
bounce out?
I got-
Not going to be enough for the questions.
So, I guess I just say where people can find you. I guess they know, but just give us the
Shout
You
out-
have
rundown.
10 minutes, bro?
shout
What the fuck?
yourself out.
Yeah, I'm about.
He's got stuff to
I'm about
do,
to go to
right?
the gym.
All right, no, shut it down.
been
No,
trying.
Brago has 30 minutes. Let's go.
I got hit the gym.
All right. You sure, dude? You sure? All right. Do what you gotta do.
Shout yourself out, and then we'll pick up the next segment.
I appreciate you guys having me. This is always dope. Episode 50 is crazy.
Yeah.
Remember when you guys first
Yeah.
started it and shit, 50 episodes, that's consistent. So
Consistent every week. We're here.
yeah,
Talking
that's
shit.
dope. Again, this is always fun. I appreciate it.
Thanks for
Thanks,
coming,
thanks,
on,
man.
We appreciate
Shouts
it.
to
Yo.
all the years.
I'll catch you guys later. Alright, y'all.
See you, dude.
Peace.
Later.
Christian, the question corner.
All right. First question comes from Return the Slab. He indeed returns for episode 50.
Returns once again.
Congratulations for episode 50, guys. Can't wait for the special while we're here. It's going to be one hell of a lineup. Hopefully, your votes can truly determine how strong is Shanks. Yes, they did. He is 100% strong.
Alright.
Alright? He's the God King. Selfless questions for the panel. Can we settle the Rayleigh power scaling position? Can we? We already did that. We already did
We
that.
already did that.
No,
and
no, no,
Christian's
no,
not
no.
moving.
It's not settled.
Christian's
No,
never
No,
moving.
no, we already did. We already did that.
it's
Alright,
not
we already
settled.
did
It's
that
not
portion.
settled because Christian just doesn't. Christian refuses to actually take in the facts of the matter and make them.
I've taken in all the facts, King.
No, you're taking.
I've taken in all the
you're
facts.
taking, like,
I need one more.
No, like,
you give me one more fact that I haven't
20%
heard, and
facts
he's going up a tier.
and like 8% headcanon. That's what I'm getting.
It's 100% facts. All right.
Alright.
I'm not gonna take this
So,
line back.
Return the Slab, we hope you enjoyed the Rayleigh segment, as we all predicted that it will happen.
It's inevitable. Everyone
Inevitable.
sees the Rayleigh position. They don't understand the level that I'm thinking at.
The level, yeah, because it's too low.
The 2000
it's
IQ
too
players.
low, bro. What are you talking
He's
about?
ascended. Christian's ascended.
It's way too
They
low.
don't understand it. All right, they don't understand it, and they get confused. And I can accept that.
Dude, man, this guy is a
pretty
level
hard
40.
to understand.
He's a level 40 Charmeleon trying to talk to a level 80 Charizard. It's like, no, stop it.
King,
Stop it.
I'll see you in the field of battle. And we'll see who comes out
Okay,
on
fair
top.
enough.
All right, so a more reasonable question. Looking back at each of your personal One Piece journeys, how has the series impacted your life? What moments have you felt the most thankful for starting One Piece? A more mushy question. What are some of your favorite moments? Some sort of over time during the
Impactful
series?
moments for you. For One Piece.
I would say there's two that stick out for sure. As far as the journey and being thankful for it, the I Want to Live, of course, that was a big one, especially at that point in time of when it was that I witnessed it. I'll never forget it. It's still to this day one of the greatest moments for me in anything I've ever seen. And but I think the one moment whenever I said, "Man, I'm thankful for this journey and for everything Otis provided us." Whenever we came back from the time skip and Luffy told Rayleigh he's gonna become the Pirate King. That one panel to me was not only encapsulated how beautiful the journey has been so far, but how much we still have left and how much greatness is incoming. So I think that would be the main one. It's whenever Luffy told Rayleigh he's gonna become the Pirate King. That was that was great. Every time I go back
Great
and
move.
it brings a little bit of a tear, man. It was great.
For me, the moment that stands out to me the most was when Luffy was declared the 5th Emperor. Alright? We've gone so far, we started so low. And now we're finally here, we're in the New World,
We're fighting Emperors.
and we're approaching Endgame. At that moment, I realized this is Endgame.
Yeah.
True that.
And it blew my mind. It's coming to an end. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That it kind of put the whole journey in perspective in my mind.
That is true as well, yeah.
Starting from that barrel where Luffy just explodes out of it in the anime.
Yeah, with Kobe.
Finding Elvita, his first real challenge against Crocodile, and just how far he's come. The journey's been massive. Absolutely massive. And it's coming to an end. And it's kind of nostalgic, kind of a bit sad at the same time. Reflectful. It's all kinds of things.
Coming to an end?
So I think that's one of the most impactful moments for me.
Yeah.
King?
Yeah, for me, okay, so like for me, I would say, like even though a lot of folks don't like the arc, for me, I think like the biggest thing that kind of kept me in the story was a lot of the Skypiea stuff.
Okay, yes.
For me, of course, like one my favorite quote in the entire series. When NL takes the rejection dot and he gets back up and he's like, nah, man. Like fear, people do not fear God. Fear itself is God. Oh,
such a
that to me, beastly. But then
Beast, yeah.
afterwards, after seeing everything kind of come to an end, and then when you think it's all over, then we find out poneglyph, the next poneglyph, Gold D Roger. But wait, what? Like that was really when my interest for the mythos of the story kind of really like peaked. I was like, okay, like, holy shit, this story is actually way deeper than I thought it was. Like this dude Gold D Roger like somehow wrote in the ancient language that only Rob was supposed to know. I was like, what's happening right now? So
yeah,
like so many different questions I had then, and it just kept me so focused on the story. Of course, the Luffy and Usopp fight, fucking genius, bro. Like just
incredible.
Oh man, just incredible, bro. Just seeing how Usopp like he really gave it his all, and then seeing how even then it was over because of the whole situation, and then afterwards fighting against Luffy, and then like you can't beat me, separating, but then seeing that whole Enies Lobby journey, seeing the crazy fights, seeing the Sanji, Jabra, Zoro, and Kaku, all that play out, excellent.
Crazy.
So like that arc was like for me, I think like, one of the biggest things too, as a whole.
Okay.
And then finally, I would say, most definitely, even though I like Ace, to me it was the Whitebeard shit. It was like this motherfucker right here, bro.
Same,
just having that stat sheet of, especially when you read the manga, when you see half his face blown off, it's like, bro, what? And then you have the stat sheet of, okay, like this is the wounds he took, this is the bullet wounds, the cannon wounds, the stab wounds. He ain't not a single scratch on this man's back. I'm like, and then as of late, just Luffy Katakuri. As of late, Luffy Katakuri. For me, I know folks hate it. For me, it's been like at the end, part 2. Like even though the ending itself was that actual engagement, I thought was probably the best in the entire series.
Yeah.
All right, some great moments.
For me, it's probably the burning of the mirror.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just like puts into perspective like a loss of like a friend that was like always there that like didn't really have any interactions with the crew per se, but was always carrying them on their journey, and to see like the ship burning, kind of like symbolizing the next part in the journey.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
one of the best episodes of the anime to me. It's
Great.
Okay.
All right. Next question. Space Coyote has a few questions, so I guess we'll just rapid fire these.
All right.
What bounty do you think X Drake will have?
Oh, I'll let you take this one, King, bro.
Lower than
What kind of
Kid.
money do you think X Drake will have? Yeah.
Lower than
Lower than
Kid.
Kid.
300.
300?
All right.
300?
Honestly, I would say somewhere around somewhere between Pedro and Tamago, so like high 300s.
390 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, okay. Will the rock stuff become a relevant main story plotline, or will it be for the movie?
I think it'll be a main story plotline.
For me, I think it's the movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's the movie
Because Oda's
there's no space
80% done apparently, and then Rock's plotline now. It's like I don't know, bro.
But if the Rock's
It's hard-
plotline intersects with what happens next, it would be relevant, especially if Oda still wants to tell the story of Luffy's birth. That could be a way to introduce that once more.
And I think the rocks will be crucial for Carter's backstory.
Well, I think we'll get lore on the rocks, but we won't actually fight the captain in the actual story.
Yeah.
We'll find him in the movie.
I'm there with you on that one.
Like we'll get lore, we'll get
Fair.
why they're important, but we won't get the actual confrontation. That's what I think.
Yeah, there could be mixed up. Fair enough.
All right. Number 3, will the Reverie stuff seemingly set up the end game, or do you think it'll get a full-length arc before Albath and Wano?
No, I wish.
Setting up the end game for this.
I think Reverie's to set up
Which is
endgame. I don't think
absolute
it's
bullshit.
Yeah. Sorry, dude, that's the way it is. Oda plays the game.
No, because Oda's trying. I think he's trying to purposely rush it when he really. Here's the thing. It sounds crazy. It does sound crazy considering we're. But the problem ultimately is that the Reverie has so much significance when it comes to their decision making, and we have these major players that are fighting around the Reverie, and it's all done off screen. It's I would like to have he may at max I can see him doing a flashback of maybe 2 chapters of what happened. That's it, done.
How do you think about it being handled with Blackbeard talking about it? How do you think that went?
I thought
it was good. Or
I
was
loved
it all right?
I didn't like it. I liked it with the respect to it was my boy Blackbeard, but in the overall sense of the story, I didn't like it because this is supposed to be something like imagine
You want to see it. You want to see it first.
Imagine Vegeta and Majin Buu fighting off screen. It's bro, what the fuck? And then we have Goku talking about it or some shit. It's what the fuck is this? No, show us.
I think world events are way more impactful for Western viewers.
But that is a world event. It's the Revolution Army actually publicly making their move against the Marines.
Yeah, I know, King, but I think the Japanese audience wants to see the Straw Hats.
Yeah, which is
That's just a
stupid.
fact.
That's why I hate that
Japanese
shit.
audience,
It's it's how shallow are we right now? Fucking hell.
That's the way it is, dude. That's the way it is. But
I feel like from a storytelling standpoint, it could work out, and this is why I'm excited for it. To where, let's just say, whenever the Fire Festival does happen and the Reverie's already passed, hearing those little bits and pieces and then seeing the aftermath in real time, I think is going to be a good payoff. Even though we won't be able to see the actual Reverie itself, just hearing about it and then seeing the payoff during the Fire Festival or afterwards, I think it's going to be worth it.
Yeah.
And especially if we cut back to, at the very least, like a Dragon and Instant Messenger Sama confrontation or something. But I think the payoff is going to be worth not being able to see a lot of it until this point.
Okay.
I get that. All right. We'll move on to the next question. Lately, on the topic of Albath with Big Mom, has recently heavily theorized to be the main antagonist for the arc of Albath. But with her basically confirming to Shop in Wano, is it still likely for her to be in Wellbath? What do you feel about this?
If Oda had the audacity to have Big Mom not prevalent in Elbaf when there was so much giant themed around
I
her
think it has to happen.
backstory, and then she gets taken off in Elbaf, something that is atrocious writing, just hands down.
Dude, I'll tell you what I think is gonna happen till the end. This is my plan for the end game. This is my headcanon. Alright, so Wano, we get everyone here, we can see their abilities. Big Mom, Blackbeard, whatever. Kaido goes down by whatever means is necessary. Whatever happens. Kaido goes down to Wano. We go to Elbaf, Big Mom chases the Straw Hats. Big Mom goes down in Elbaf. We go to Raftel, Blackbeard goes down in Raftel. And then after Luffy's Pirate King, we take down the Navy. That's what I think is gonna happen.
Okay.
That's my headcanon for the future going forward. So I can see Big Mom going down.
There's a problem because after Elbaf, right? It's like they need to find the last point. So let's assume that's in Elbaf.
Last poneglyphs on Elbaf.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, it's on.
But at the same time, there is the journey towards the end of the new world. Because I remember it was stated before that there's something at the end of the actual new world. Like, there's something there, and
it's unnecessary for them to go there. Though.
But that's something that was so important to where it kind of made Roger like think about his whole journey again before he found the One Piece. Before he
the thing is, right, the end of the
Grand Line is where you get the information.
Yeah, it's where you get the information that the road poneglyphs exist.
Yeah.
Are we sure about that?
Yeah, it's hidden Zoro.
You get the information about the secrets of.
So Itarashi said basically you guys have
skipped the
step because you know about the road poneglyphs.
Yeah, that's what.
And then
what it is.
the true history is on Raftel. With the
but I'm pretty.
So Roger had to go back and find.
I'm pretty sure he implied that you would have to go there anyway.
No, they've skipped that step.
They skipped a step.
Okay.
They're not going to the end of the Grand Line.
So that I can't see Elbaf without Big Mom.
It has to be. It has to be Big Mom.
I can't see it.
It'd be weird if it wasn't.
Because like, what's even the plot line of Elbaf? Like, Loki is trying to screw over his brother. Like, what's the point?
Yeah, I mean, like,
if it doesn't have to do with the Emperors, like, why does it matter? You know
yeah, because normally like the area is fucked up and then they have to fix it. So it's like, okay, so if it's not fucked up through the Giants, then it has to do Big Mom at the bare minimum. But at the same time,
and we know the Giants hate Big Mom, so
right? But then at the same time, where's Lee Fishman Island? Because they have to return there at some point, quote unquote. So
I think that's the epilogue stuff. I don't know where that
really
fits.
epilogue.
I think it's right before Raftel. Fishman. Well, and I don't even think it's gonna be full on arc either.
Yeah, but like we have to fulfill so many promises. Like we have to go meet Laboon again.
Where Zoro has to fight Mihawk somewhere.
Nami has to. Yeah,
all blue. Like,
all
so
blue.
I think that's there's an epilogue arc that does all this stuff where we get everyone's dream and the promises of fights and all that kind of stuff.
And we see Vivi again.
That's not even remotely satisfying.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I think it is because if you scatter it everywhere, like
okay. Here's what I think it makes the most sense. If we're gonna find Raftel soon, right? Then Luffy has to be ready for Blackbeard by then, probably.
Yeah.
So then afterwards, what should happen is there is maybe not a time skip, but like a longer journey to kind of like complete some of their goals here. So let's say they do go to East Blue or some shit like that, or they do go to the Grand Line where Crocus is to have like the Laboon thing. Let's say we do have this thing with Nami and we see the map that she's drawn because she's drawing it apparently, but off screen. But we have that kind of like more laid out, fleshed out. Robin starts like if the real poneglyph is actually like in Raftel, which folks theorize, then maybe there's some stuff there.
Robin's dreams are easy to do.
Right, pretty much.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing: do you think you can do that with Emperors chasing you with all that kind of stuff?
Well, no, like by then, like it would be a different story. Like by then, Luffy will have so much power established. One would hope that.
That's why I think it's the epilogue. Like I think that can all happen within the epilogue.
I think
they
all happen either on the
sauce.
way to the final arc or during the final arc. A lot of those can happen too.
Or just time skip or something. I don't know. Or time skip. Because I would say have a time skip after they find the One Piece, something like that, before the final war. Because then something has to happen of significance where like they're aware that there's a new Pirate King, they're aware of the history.
It depends depends what the One Piece is.
That is true.
And shit
as
like
well.
that.
Yeah.
It's all very complex.
Yeah, there's holes in my plan, but I think it's like kind of
It's
makes
okay.
sense.
Yeah, it's okay.
Kind of makes sense.
Right, so Big Mom and Elbaf probably.
Big Mom, if Big Mom was in Elbaf, what was the point of all that Hawkeye Island stuff?
Alright.
You know what I mean?
Just to give some Elbaf flavor, I guess.
But we need to see Elbaf.
Alright.
Big Mom there. Alright. From A Skywalker. Question for episode 50. Is Crocodile the new Joker of the Underworld?
Not yet.
He has
Because
potential.
there is a new
He has
dealer,
potential to
and
be-
we don't know who he is. There's a new dealer out there. We don't know who he is.
Yep.
Could be Buggy. People have speculated. Could be Crocodile.
Blackbeard.
Who knows?
But to say that it's like the next Joker. Joker had influence with Yonko.
Yeah, I know.
Like that's
Joker-
a bit of a stretch.
Joker had little heaps of power.
Yeah, like Crocodile has not even remotely earned that any of the Yonko as far as I know so far.
Well, so someone's got to slip in there and take that power, right? There's a power vacuum going
Right,
on.
but you still have to actually
So-
earn that kind of trust, like among the other. The main thing here is that he kept the Yonko in check.
Well, I remember in Marineford, Dofi said he wanted Crocodile to become a business. So he obviously just.
Right.
I think this question is more leaning to, is Crocodile the new weapons dealer, not the new
Okay.
big bad
Oh,
Joker.
for, like,
Okay.
for King and Queen. For King and Queen. No.
Yeah.
I think that's what this
potentially.
question is talking
Potentially.
about.
Yeah.
Okay. Silvers has a couple questions for us.
Okay.
First question, what the fuck, why am I getting bodied? Now this is a relationship to when Silvers thought he could take us in a fight. Always said no, he's getting bodied.
Crucial body him.
You're getting bodied, Silvers, alright? You're a 5'5", 100-pound, nothing.
Damn.
Alright, we'll take you out.
I believe in you,
Easy.
Silvers.
Rough.
Alright, next question. For you guys, who would you recommend Eric and Christian to bring on the Red Fox podcast in the future? Anyone in mind? No?
I was okay. I mean, like my usual would be like, if you want a crazy one, you bring in Taekwon. That would be a fun one. If you
That would
want
be
an
fun.
actual crazy, that would be fun. That would be hilarious.
I don't think Christian can handle it.
Yeah, bro. If you have a really wild one, you bring. But
Taekwon's finest.
the usuals would be like Roger if you could, Jorba if you could.
We need connections though. Like,
Well, maybe I'll just tell Roger. And maybe he'll hop in.
maybe.
But we'll have to wait and see about that one.
Yeah.
I would also say Zoro fanboy, George,
Matt
B.
Maybe Josh.
Yeah, Matt B would be
Matt B would be a good one, definitely.
Matt B would be cool.
Sunpatch, get on her too if you could.
Like Sunpatch as well.
Yeah, it should be fun. No doubt. Let me see here. I mean, yeah, so there's a lot of cats.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there.
My boy, my boy Laz would too. Laz would be nice.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Laz,
Laz,
yeah,
okay,
that'd
you
be
can do that.
cool.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. All right. Question from Fandom D Sane. We got an all-star guest panel. If I could ask one question to them, how strong do you think Tashigi is?
Ooh, Tashigi.
Because it's a running joke on the show of why we underrate or why we properly rate Tashigi
Yeah.
as not that great.
That's trash.
It's trash.
At this
Damn.
point in time, it's not. Now I wouldn't even say at this point in time. I think she's pretty formidable. We just haven't seen it. So
What would you say about Monet?
I would say Monet was not that impressive. I mean, here's the thing. Like
Exactly.
she was. I mean, honestly, Caesar Klein. Here's the thing. I would say that Tashigi is stronger than Okiku.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
From the feats you've seen so far.
Yeah.
And from the feats you've seen from Okiku, which is one thing.
Yes. You saw one thing or two things from freaking Tashigi.
I mean,
It's
she
certain
got
parallel.
bullied by Monet.
She's got a sheet of L's next to her name, but we'll keep going.
Well, yeah. By the same time, she got L's against someone that I would say like beat the shit out of Okiku, Monet.
Okay. All right.
So we'll have to wait and see.
We'll have to wait
Fair
and see.
enough.
All right. From Bardock. Fuck, I forgot to put this question. Is last week. Sorry, is it too late? Anyway, here we go.
All right.
Bit of a prelude.
It's fine,
from,
all right?
Bit of a
Andre is
prelude
fine.
from Andre.
All
It's
right.
fine. We'll answer the question here. Enel's power and character design have everything to do with Japanese mythology, and they fit
No.
perfectly with the Wano arc. Would it be cool if he came back to help bring Kaido down and the Shogun down, so he could then become the ruler of Wano, assuming he has grown as a person too?
Why?
What do we think about this? I have no idea where this is coming from. This is some crazy theory. What do we think?
We
about
have to
it?
think of a reason why Anna will come down from the moon, specifically during the time of Wano
Exactly.
Kuni, to then assist the Straw Hats, his nemesis against Kaido and company. There's a lot of like unless Kaido like jumps so hard,
There's a lot
he
of
wound the
moving
fucking
parts to get
moon,
through.
and then like he damaged the moon because of impact shit. NL saw that shit, chased Kaido down to Wano Kuni. So I'm like, no, come on.
There's a lot of moving parts here, but this man loves character design. He loves that kind of mythology stuff.
He loves Edge.
He loves Edge. He loves anything.
Like it's no, like that's a cool idea. Like I like the, I do, of like okay, well he has Japanese stuff and he's lightning oriented, therefore you can kind of bring it. Okay, fine, but there's too many like, well you have to do this because you have to incorporate the moon
things have to happen,
somehow, some way, and it has to come down, and for some reason it has to be on the side of Luffy and company. He's nemesis. There's just
yeah. It's strange. It's a strange question. I don't know about that, man. Good luck to your theory.
Yeah.
That's all we can
I would
say.
say
He calls it.
I would say yeah, of course,
first
but I would say there's like a 0.02% chance of that.
Okay. All right. Next question from Brago D Dragon. Here's my shitty question. I've been following you since episode 10. I comment from time to time. Will you ever get my name right? Did I get it right?
I don't know.
I think I always say Gecko D Dragon.
Yeah.
But it's Brago D Dragon. What, you put a J. Why did you put a J there? Yeah. I don't know. Did I get it right? Answer in the comment below. Who knows? From Mr. Bartholomew Kuma. Question for episode 50. With the fall of Dofi, do you think Crocodile becomes the most influential broker? Alright, another question about, is Crocodile going to be the broker?
Everyone wants Crocodile.
Everyone wants to know. Everyone wants Crocodile.
Because what's the other option? Buggy. That's not...
Yeah.
Or someone
Blackbeard.
Okay, yeah, fine, fair. It's someone new or Buggy. Buggy Wano Kuni. Oh boy.
No,
I think it's a credit for taking
Buggy
down
will be
Kaido
safe for Elbaf. I think Buggy will be safe for Elbaf.
Yeah, because he's got connection with giants. And
Yes.
shit. Yeah. Okay. All right. His second question: do you see any supernova dying in Wano?
Law.
Yeah.
Law's popular.
Because of the immortality surgery.
It's popular,
doesn't-
dude. Come on, like that's such a poor. Like, Ace died. People love Ace.
That's true, but
It's a popular theory that he's gonna die.
it's a popular theory that he's gonna die because he doesn't really have a character motivation right now.
Yeah.
Like he already achieved his character motivation in Dressrosa. Like we either need a new goal for Law or like why is he here?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right, so like
he's just here to
right. So like
he's just here to help Luffy right now. Like what's the story?
So like here's the thing then. If you have someone like think from the Kaido side, one would assume that since he got captured by Yama, Kaido's durability is something that is more than just regular durability. So I mean, like I know it's not like a well popular theory, but if he was immortal to an extent, Law's your man. Like make it happen.
Gamma knife.
There we go.
Maybe neutralizes the healing factor or something.
No. Use the immortal fucking surgery. Kill yourself in the process
Luffy?
on Kaido.
And then undo it?
Undo it.
And then
is what I'm
undo
saying.
Kaido's immortality.
Okay. We'll see.
Okay, we'll
see if that happens. I don't know.
It's
I don't know
wild.
about
It's
that.
wild.
Maybe.
It's wild,
It's
but
wild.
if Kaido's special,
I can see him.
Kaido's
I
special.
can see him
Wow.
like doing some bullshit surgery where he like resurrects someone at the cost of his own life. Some bullshit like that. Who knows?
I guess they yeah.
I think because Law's in a weird spot where he's got nothing to do.
Yeah.
But I feel like he
Okay,
he
well.
could, even if he does stay alive, I feel like motivate after this. I mean, if he still wants to become the Pirate King, that's one thing. But
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of folks are theorizing that he's gonna capture Robin or some shit. And I'm like,
I've been seeing
Come
that.
on, dude.
I've been seeing that as well. They betray the Straw Hats and do that. Man.
I
yeah.
don't see it ever happen. I don't see Law ever betraying the
I
Straw
can't
Hats.
see it
It's
either.
Like I don't think Oda, honestly, like even though we call him Goda, I don't as the testosterone levels for that. Honestly, like that may sound a bit ridiculous.
Well, everyone would just hate Law.
Because you have to understand, like that's number one, a huge character change where it's like, okay, and now something back being pirates, Mugiwara, yeah. Number two, he's a fan favorite character, so he's afraid. Okay, well, he may be afraid of doing something like that. Where it's much better off to have him die an honorable way and then be immortalized in their minds as a hero rather than him becoming a villain of sorts or an antagonist, capturing Nico Robin and then doing some underhanded shit like that.
This is the thing, right? Like, Law owes everything to Luffy.
Luffy he took down Doflamingo.
Kind of?
Yeah, but like, you know what we mean. He helped him achieve his like biggest goal.
Yeah. Right, but and also he saved Luffy though, so it's kind of like maybe a mixed bag there.
Yeah, but like, you could tell that they're like kind of friends. They're not like playing it that cards close to their chest.
But Christian, it was the plan the whole time.
I can't see it being like an Aizen thing where it turns out that he was evil the whole time.
No, of course not.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I can't see it happening.
And then plus on top of that, it kind of goes against the whole notion of Luffy having this unusual power to bring people close to him.
To bring people together. Yeah.
How do we even get on the topic of Law?
Supernova dying.
Who's gonna die in one?
Like I don't see Drake dying. I don't see Apu.
I hope Kid does.
Like I know folks say Capone's coming. He's not coming. So
I don't know if Capone's coming.
He's not
I don't
coming.
know if that's happening. Yeah, so next question from Baka Taiko? Taicho? Thoughts on Eustace giving Carter the killing blow and becoming the next one?
Hard pass.
We've got a kid fanboy here.
Hard pass. Lucky Brago's not here.
Kid fanboy?
Stop it, Baka.
I'm gonna say no.
No way, dude.
Alright. Next question. Your mama Maho. How old are you and what's your favorite manga and anime? Okay.
We're 22 and One Piece.
Favorite manga? One Piece right now.
Yeah.
Favorite anime? Cowboy Bebop, I guess. I'll give it to that. There you go.
You don't have to answer the age question, boys, if you don't want to.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what now? What goes it?
The question is, what's your favorite anime and manga?
And how old are you or something?
Yeah, I don't know why he's asking how old we are.
It's a weird question.
All right, well, I'm 28, and
all right.
My favorite anime manga. My favorite manga is currently Berserk.
Yeah.
Though I am behind reviewing it, so I do apologize for that. And my current favorite anime, like as in current anime, or as in like favorite.
I think it's just favorite of all time, dude.
All right, favorite of all time. Shit, that's
It's always a hard one, man.
That's always the hard one. Let me see here.
Go with the Hakusho, bro. It's safe.
Yeah, that's it. That's perfect. Exactly. Yeah, that's my easy out. You
okay? Hakusho.
You Hakusho, bro.
Okay. All right. King Recon.
Yeah, for me, 23, and then for manga, One Piece, and then for anime, Gintama.
Gintama.
Yeah.
You disgust
What?
me.
The Gintama
Come on,
community.
Go.
My brother
Gintama
loved that show too. I'm like,
so
bro, you guys are insane.
Dude,
You guys are
it's so good,
absolutely
man. I love it. I love it for all of its weirdness and its ridiculousness,
but it has to hit, bro. Like the comedy just has like. Like for me, the comedy just is a hit on the average. It just doesn't.
All right.
No, I understand. How far did you get? Just real quick.
Ooh, I could only stomach like I think 3 episodes. I was like,
oh, come on, bro.
I bailed.
Bro, Sriracha was in his infancy in comedy.
Bro, the moment this guy, I forgot what it was like. It was like this dude, like this cop dude, had like he was making some like some cooking skit thing, and it was like, yo, it's mayo, and then it's like mayo, stacked on fucking mayo, and it takes. I'm like, this is disgusting, bro. It's not even funny. This is just gross. It's just, and he takes a mouthful of mayo. Like, yeah, I'm like, no, I'm done. Like that was it. I walked away.
It gets ridiculously good later on, though, man. Like
right.
All right.
Yeah, it's. Give it a shot one day.
Sounds like an eccentric show.
I've heard it's good. I've never watched it. It's kind of a really small community of people.
It has for sure, yeah.
So I guess it's one of those cult favorites.
Precisely.
Kind of thing.
So, okay, fine. Like, if you like it, fine. I just like for me, it's like I'll just wait.
Yeah.
Where's the edge? King needs more edge.
Yeah.
No, well, wait a minute. Time out. Like, I'm not just an edgelord.
That's why he loves Goblin Slayer so much.
Yo, Goblin Slayer is like legit outside of the edgelord stuff, right? Like let's a lot of folks just don't understand the archetypes and how the characters being built. Like, oh, we don't know their names. Like, do we need to know their names? No, we don't. No, we don't, nigga. Like, this is perfect for what we're trying to do. It's perfect, bro.
All right.
Next question. From White Ruler. So does Christian get another L for saying Orochi wouldn't be revealed until next year? We're going to silhouette this year. Now, I believe you got that wrong because Eric said that and I said the opposite. So does Eric cop the L for saying Orochi
I don't even
wouldn't
know
be
what these
revealed?
questions are asking.
Yeah, what was that?
Do you cop an L or not?
Because he wasn't revealed.
Was he revealed before the end of the year or wasn't he?
No, he hasn't been revealed.
So, I guess...
Christian
Unless,
cops
I'm copping the L.
unless he's asking whether or not he'll be revealed next chapter, which I doubt.
We got one chapter left. So, who knows? Okay.
It's a weird.
Questions?
Good with the questions.
Okay.
Alright, from Pranji? Or is that an I? I don't know what that last letter is. I'm guessing that's an I. Do you think Kuroshiro will be really powerful? I'm guessing he's talking about napping, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Because he used the family name.
Yeah.
So,
What do we gauge as power?
the guy...
In a sense?
I would say he's probably on Asha Doji level.
He seems like the right-hand man to Orochi right now.
Yeah.
Like, he's kind of like his head dude.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe he's probably Ashura level.
Because,
He's probably going to be like someone's warm-up fight before Kaido.
whoa, no. Chill. Wait a minute. Time out. Here's the thing. The problem is that there's so many main characters right now that we have to deal with, and there's still more characters to come. Now, we did see Urashima. Urashima was a bitch, unfortunately, but one would assume that the Shogun has actual powerful samurai on his side, like napping. So I would say, like, you have the samurai for the samurai, and so they need equal counterparts. So you have one. So you have napping,
So you need
and then you have the pirates for the pirates.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Like, it is possible that, like, hold on, real quick. It is possible, like, let's for Queen and King, assuming that, let's say, Nagamushi and Ino, they're the ones that take on Jack. It could be a trio on each of their parts, where it's 3 against 1.
That's nice. There we go.
Yeah.
Alright. Phone's going off for no reason. That's fun.
What's that
Now,
ringtone?
Christian.
Next question.
Don't worry about what's a ringtone.
It's Frasier.
It's a Frasier.
Yeah? Okay.
You watch Frasier, King?
Nope.
Watch Frasier? Why not? Frasier's a good show.
No, I doubt that.
Alright. Next question from Sen. What's everyone's single most cherished One Piece item they own? What's your favorite piece of merchandise?
I really cherish this. Volume 61, of course, but there's this one Weekly Shonen Jump volume that I have from Black where they used to print them. It's the one right after the time skip, and it shows Luffy and Rayleigh on the cover. I still to this day I look back on it, I'm like, man, I'm grateful for the fact that actually had a legit English translation, because I mean, dude, for so long, One Piece had the most garbage of translations, and they stopped at like volume 23 for years. So just having the time skip in actual physical format was beautiful.
For us, it's probably my brother was in Japan during the Reverie, so he like collected all the Shonen Jumps for us. So we have the Jump magazine of when Shanks was talking to the other stars.
Oh, hello.
Right?
Oh, wow.
That's a monumental moment in the series.
Awesome.
So there you go. Cool. That's our piece of merchandise.
Is that the final question? How many questions?
Well, hold on, wait.
King.
From me, 57, 58, 59. The entire Marineford War. Done.
Greatness.
Okay,
Great.
that's great. That's a great answer. That's great volumes. Second last question from Hazy. My question is, what are your thoughts on Komuro Asaki's silhouette being the same as a lady we saw when the curtains opened?
See, I wasn't going crazy.
Is it the same?
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
No, it's the it's the same. Bro.
It's
I'm not
similar.
the
It's
same
not
way,
the
man.
same.
It's the same way as in like it's a traditional Japanese garb.
Yeah.
That's why it's the same.
That's why
It's the headpiece too, bro. It's the
I can't
headpiece.
count it out.
But that's traditional headpiece.
Whatever.
It's the
You
same.
don't really see the top of her head as well, which is like, alright, but yeah. We'll see. We'll see
see.
what happens.
Like, is it
It
her?
could be her.
Probably
I'm
not.
not ruling it out. I'm not ruling it out.
if it is, it's gonna bring up some strange questions.
About fourth wall breaking and shit.
Yeah, about weird stuff.
That's her power, bro.
We'll just have to ignore. She breaks the fourth wall.
Yeah, bro.
Most powerful character in the
She
show.
has
Exactly.
the curtain no me.
Alright, so yeah, maybe it is. Alright, from Johnny Topside. Will King of Lightning ever do a meetup in New York City?
Perhaps. I'm not against it
Perhaps.
because I feel like I should do one like let's say I don't know, next year Comic-Con, something like that. But yeah, so basically yes, I will. Just when I can't confirm when.
Okay.
There we go.
And that's the show. We made it.
Episode 50
In the bag.
in the bag. Now, surely, if you make it this far into the video, you subscribe to the channel.
Surely.
Surely.
It's been like 3.5 hours.
3 hours or so, you know, surely you do us a favor, hit that subscribe button.
Surely.
Like the video.
Or whatever YouTubers say.
That's a terrible Australian accent.
You know,
Yo, you and the
by-
Brits sound almost.
It's not even true.
I'm
right?
telling you.
You Americans can't understand the difference.
This is true, but listen, it doesn't matter, all right? It doesn't matter. Because
Yeah.
we have our freedoms.
You
Leave
can-
me alone.
If you don't know
Okay,
who King of
fair
Lightning is, you can find him on YouTube. You can find him on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
You can find them
On Twitter.
anywhere where someone.
You can find me on Twitter, you can find me on Twitch, you can find me on of course YouTube on both my anime and main channels, and also you can find me on stream.me as well.
King, I am liking the second channel. I'm liking.
Oh yeah, bro. Like that I think was a really good move. And the fact that I have them actually archived and audio, like no background music, pure audio on fucking stream.me was brilliant, honestly. It was a great move.
Yo,
So
King,
shouts to Revenue for that, no doubt.
yo, King, I didn't know you had a second channel. What is it doing on that?
It's actually just called KOL.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's KOL.
It's just anime.
Yeah.
Anime reactions.
Anime reactions, that's it.
Reactions. Gotcha.
So
gotcha.
so it's like these giant. It depends because I've caught up to series, so there were giant blocks, not the individual episodes a lot of times, but it's like the latest anime, so like JoJo's, Goblin Slayer,
Yes.
you know, all kind of stuff I'm reacting to, and then plus I need to go back to because I've not seen a single episode of season 3 of Boku no Hero Academia, not a single episode. So
Gotcha.
Now, King, you cannot ascend to the level of Uzumaki-Kan reactions, but they're still good. Right?
Well, here's the thing, man. It's like Uzumaki-Kan has fucking space, bro. Like I can't operate with this space.
Yeah.
Like,
Can't just start
yeah,
destroying shit.
and like besides, like if I could, like here's the thing. It's like I want wireless headphones. I'm having like, so it's like I need to stay tethered. So that's a good thing in a sense.
Dude, I feel you there, bro.
Yeah.
There's been so many times that my headphones are flying, man. My
Right,
laptop
exactly.
Or you just throw
Exactly.
or you just throw the camera.
Pretty much, bro. So it's like fucking shit, bro. It's like you're moving around, then you move too fast, and then you're like, for me, like my speakers just kind of like just get blasting and shit. Like,
Yes.
fuck.
Dude, I can relate to that. Dude, my camera's fallen so many times from one reaction. Like,
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. This shit is ridiculous, bro.
You could buy Cole's merch as well.
Here it is.
Support the man.
This is Teespring, and this is Redbubble at King of Lightning shop. Definitely want to check that out.
Got some good stuff.
There's some stuff, and of course, there's more good stuff to come, of course.
Sure.
And I promise the guys that are not just fans of One Piece, also other series that I've been hearing your cries to, that we'll work on a lot of different things as well. But most definitely, there's more merch to come. Though I am trying to find a place where I can have custom towels because folks want custom towels.
The towels.
Tails.
That's what I'm saying, son. Custom
Custom
towels.
There you go. That's a new market.
Yeah, hit up Brewster Tears. I think they do it.
Yo,
Yeah,
I'll
I
talk,
agree.
if you put Blackbeard all day, every day on a towel, bro, I'll get it. Yeah. We'll talk.
Yo, I probably honestly like I'm thinking about doing that. Yo, of course, the King logo on a towel, bro. I mean, all day, every day, I mentioned it to a Wii shirt because but there's too many shirts. I don't know, like maybe a hat. I'm not too sure. Like it depends. But I'm not a hat guy. But at the same time, folks want hats.
Enough about King's merch. All right?
Alright.
There's gonna be merch.
Yo.
All right? You can buy it.
And you can follow King Recon on YouTube.
at King_Recon.
King_Space Recon, isn't it? I can't remember.
Underscore and space? Really?
I think so.
Recon, what is it?
He's gone.
He's disappeared. We're
Recon.
talking about him. He's disappeared.
Huh.
Strange.
All right. Well,
Well,
are you back? Something's going on.
Recon, you there, bro?
No, dude.
Oh,
I think,
dear.
okay. Well, we've got technical issues. So we'll just
technical
wrap it
issues
up.
with King Recon. So you can go. He's one of the best One Piece YouTubers out there. Go follow him.
Hello?
Legendary reactions.
Yeah. Wait. He's back.
There we
Recon.
Yo, I have no idea what happened.
That's all right, dude.
But anyways, yeah, it's just the underscore. Just the
Just the underscore.
Yeah,
Okay,
just the
okay.
Perfect.
All right. You can also watch the JoJo show, weekly JoJo reactions to the anime.
Fighting
like that.
gold.
JoJo Part 5 is fire. You should also watch that.
Check it
So
out.
there you go. Check it out.
Coming from my mind.
We the torture.
Yeah, I love it.
It's instant meme status.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
We appreciate the guests for coming out for episode 50, making a special thanks to Brago as well. He had to leave early, but we appreciate him coming along.
Hey, he's making the games in the gym,
Shanks.
bro.
Shanks is God King.
Good night.
Game code. Oh, the Switch game.